What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? Hello, hello. How are y'all doing today? Hey, we are here. I told y'all we was gonna do this again because there was just way too much news coming out about the Comic-Con news release from Marvel today. They pretty much dropped a lot of stuff. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, right off the bat. I have not watched I have not watched the Black Panther trailer yet. I have not watched it yet. I've spent all this time really collecting all the news because we're going to do a news show first and we're going to go through everything and we're going to save the trailer for last. I have not watched it. Please don't tell me nothing about it because I want to react to it as authentically as you guys did when you probably just saw it. So we are all going to watch it together. Have no fear, have no doubt. Come on now. I ain't do this whole campaign. I ain't do this whole thing for us not to watch it and talk about it. I'm just saying, just hold on. All right. We're gonna save that for last. But we're gonna go through everything that came out. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna watch some trailers. We're gonna talk about the news that came out. Because there's a lot of other news, but we definitely gonna get to the good stuff later on. Don't you worry. Shout out to the replay gang as well. Because I know some of us ain't got San Diego Comic-Con money, right? We can't all just be out there, camping out, paying all that money to go see it. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to at least collect the news together. Everybody can't be, sitting on the computer. I'll do that for you. I'll get all the news, I'll get all the pictures, I'll get all the videos, put it together for you guys so you can just kind of get all that nice and compact. So real quick, we're just gonna do this quick because there's too much news. And forgive me, I haven't even loaded up stuff to like talk about or whatever. Like, so we're gonna have to kind of do this along the way. The replay gang, y'all are gonna be great because I'm gonna package this up, make it all nice and crispy and everything for y'all. But for everybody joining here live right now, y'all gonna have to bear with me because I have to like create as I go. So it's kind of what happens when you're a one-man show. But all right, let's see who's in the building with us tonight. First and foremost, we got my man Derek Gaines. Good to see you, brother. Always a pleasure. Top supporter, top vet right there. Shaul is here. What's going on? Ms. Harper. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for making it out. Latrice, hello. Sinclair, how you doing? Thank you for making it out as well. Davion, I see you. Thank you so much for making it out. My man Didier's here. What's up? Let's see. Jay is here. Hello. Good to see you. The homie Alib is here. Mod Squad, top vet in the building. Let's go. Grant is here. Hello. SJ Evans, another Mod Squad and vet in the building. Good to see you. Thank you so much for making it out. Rhonda is here. What's going on, ma'am? How are you? Who else we got? Wait, there we go. Marley, hello. Good to see you. Nelson V is here, y'all. What is going on? Good to see you. Baby's here. How you doing? Shauna, hello. Good to see you too. Let's see, my man Minister Crush is here. Good to see you. My man Kev is here as well. Thank you so much. Lonnie, hello. How are you? Mara Sharice is here. Another Mod Squad vet in the building. What's going on? J Mart, hello. Ethan, hello. Al, what's going on? Jason, I see you. Caleb, hello. Who else we got? I saw somebody else. There we go. Samantha, hello. How are you? Ethan, what's going on? Wait, hold on. Was that Citizen, maybe? Hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Professor the Film, good to see you. Thank you so much. Gumbo, what's going on? KB is here. Steven is here. Good to see you. Snipe, hello. Who else we got? Chris is here. What's going on? Marcy X is in the building. That's a top supporter right there, keeping the lights on. Top vet, thank you so much for making it out. The Gale is here too. Zay is here. Bart is here. Fresh, by the way. All good. Coop the bully, my man. What's going on? Rebecca's here. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Amber. I see you. Dwight, Antoinette. Hello. Nikki, what's up? Tyra K is here, y'all. Let's see, bruh man from the fifth floor. What's up? Let's see. Mike is here. Gilberto. Hello. Ali, Double M, Naturally. And shout out to everybody that has made it out tonight. I feel like we're going to have a nice, good, full room today. Shout out to Rabia. Thank you so much for that super sticker. I really appreciate that. Let's see. I am about to get some of this stuff because, like I said, it was a lot of news. I was like rushing to get everything, so just be a little patient with me today. Let's see. My man Ron Frazier, I saw the news and watched the trailer, and I'm saying right now I'm not going to have to or I'm going to have to replay gang this because I need time to process. All good, brother. That's why I'm doing this right now, so we can have everything nice and compact. Of course, once we get done with this live stream, I'll chop it up, send it off to the editor, and then we'll have some little stuff broken up so that everybody can have that too. Let's see. Appreciate that support. Let's see. Teramato, what's going on? What's good, man? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Right back to you. Thank you so much for that. Samuel, hello. Thank you so much. Appreciate that contribution. Let's see who else we got. Jason, thank you so much. Sending some love to you and the family. Appreciate that, Jason. Really do, man. Thank you so much for continuously supporting the channel the way you do. I really do appreciate it. Baby, what you got? Hey there from the replay gang for the second time. All right now, come through. Love to see you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Okay. Let me, because I told y'all I ain't even prep none of this stuff up because things was just coming in so fast, so hard. So let me go ahead and kind of prep. Let's see. Marvel at SBCC. Let's kick it off first off with that. Let's see. Do we have? Okay. I'm just gonna go through, like, this ain't gonna be the most prepared, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me. So okay, first of all, we already knew that Marvel was gonna show up over here. Oh, wait. No, there was something else, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. My bad. I completely forgot there was my bad. I forgot DC was here too. There was a Shazam trailer that came out. Maybe we should watch that. Hold on. Let me grab that real quick because dang, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that DC was even here. My bad, DC. I mean, maybe make some more noise next time. I don't know. But there is a Shazam trailer. So let's change that up. Shazam 2 trailer. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this Shazam 2 trailer here. I completely forgot they was here. Oh man. Golly, they was just like Marvel walked through the door and everybody was like, huh? Squirrel, huh? Just forgot about them. Okay, let me load this up real quick. My bad. All right, all right, is that downloaded? Let me just go ahead and throw this up there, cue this up so we can watch this together. I'm hitting me hard with these copyright things for these trailer reactions, but it's all good. It's all good. Y'all want to hate, it's all fine. Okay, what are we doing? Man, this what happened when I plan this stuff last minute. Oh, of course, it's TV time. Let's do it. Are you playing? What's happening? What happened? Okay, I don't know if this was freezing or not, but I hope not. Okay, so by the way, if you are just joining, please refrain from talking about the Black Panther 2 trailer. We are going to save that for the end of the show, so have no fear. We are definitely going to get into it really soon. I don't know what just happened for whatever. I think maybe I just have too many things open. I don't know. I do have like a bunch of tabs because there was a lot of news. Bear with me 1 second here. Let's see. Let's close that out. Don't need that. Okay. We're going to close that out. Uh-oh. What is going on? Are you freezing on me? Don't tell me we're getting too many people in here. Uh-oh. If y'all can still hear me, pause for 1 second. I think We're having some technical difficulties. Uh-oh. I don't like this at all. What is going on? Come on now. This. Oh, what? Uh-oh. What the hell happened? Okay. That was weird. I'm sorry about that. Google Chrome, y'all just gonna crash on me like that for real? That's how y'all feel? Is everything back? Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. I apologize. I don't know why Google Chrome just straight up crashed. Just okay. I mean, if you want me to go to Firefox, just say so. I will switch. Out here acting like Internet Explorer now. I don't like that. Okay, let me I apologize. I had to load stuff back up. Let me get my life together real quick. Okay. What we gonna do? We was gonna do this. Okay, then I gotta get the other screen. All right, my bad, y'all. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulties. It happens to the best of us. Let's see. Select window. Yep. Screen 2. Yes. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Nope, not that one. Firefox is a little different. Share screen. Yep. I want screen 1. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, now we good. Okay, all right. My bad, y'all. Okay. So, like I was saying, as you know, the the Black Panther 2 trailer has dropped. If you are just joining, I am perfectly aware that I have not watched it. We are saving that for the end of this stream, so please refrain from like talking about it right now. Just save all your comments, your anger, or your happiness, whatever it is, because I haven't seen it. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it for sure. But as I mentioned before, and I forgot that DC actually had a trailer. We're gonna watch this Shazam 2 trailer real quick. And then let's see what it's about. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go.
I'm an idiot. It's showtime! I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow! There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly. And Batman is so cool. And I'm just me.
They sticking with the Snyderverse though,
huh? I feel like a fraud. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the wizard gave me superpowers. Well, then everybody got superpowers.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Now everyone's kind of like doing their own thing, and I'm the only one trying to keep it together.
You understand I'm a pediatrician. Right?
Come on!
Okay.
Listen to me, Billy. The fate of your world depends on it. The daughters of Atlas are coming for you.
Children stole the power of all the gods. This is very personal, Billy.
Look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not super old like you, but I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies, lady. It's all about family.
Are you serious?
Family! Guys, that was a signal.
Introducing the star of our show. His name is Shazam! Now let's get down to business.
Your world will not survive this.
I don't know how we fight powers like this.
Damn.
You think I know how to fix this, dude, but I really don't.
Billy, everyone can be worthy. Let's give it a chance. Now go fight for your family. Go fight for the world.
Hurry, step right up. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world right now.
I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Can I get a witness?
All right. I don't know. Looks corny, looks cheesy, goofy. Might be a little bit goofier than the last one. I personally liked the first one because I thought it was a really good. It was really in sync with the comic and the tone and everything. I do wonder if they're getting a little too silly. Like, are y'all about to do what happened in Thor: Love and Thunder? Are y'all about to do a little too much? And I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot, but you got Helen Mirren in there. I mean, that's cool. I've always been a fan of hers, but I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna lie. This ain't something that's like blowing me away or nothing. I like the little family joke. That was cool. But I don't know. Did y'all like it? If y'all liked it, that's cool. I mean, I think I saw the Annabelle doll in there somewhere. I think if that was it, because that's actually the same director who did Annabelle, so I guess that's it. But I don't know. Let me know. For me, I'm not big on corny, slapstick, goofy humor. That's not for me. Right? I'm not saying that nobody else can enjoy it or nothing. That's just not the type of humor I like. I like humor. I like it in doses. I thought the first movie did a good job with the humor, but at least if this is all we getting from here, I don't know if it's gonna be, because sometimes people like to have fun, and sometimes movies just be doing a little bit too much and forget to actually tell a story because they just are concentrated on telling more jokes. I don't know if this is gonna do that or not. I'll give it a fair shot when it comes out, but I can't say this particular trailer did it for me. But let me know if it did something for you. Let's go. I got a couple comments. I apologize if I miss any of them. Given the technical difficulty, it might have skipped some of them, so I apologize. But let's see. I got Dancing Dog. I'm just gonna say recast T'Challa. I feel you on that. Nelson, DC didn't have much to show. Disappointed. I mean, if this was the best they had, because I didn't even watch the full thing, like in all the updates. If this was the best they had, and by the way, I know what was it? There was all these people, all these rumors and everything going around talking about Henry Cavill was gonna show up as Superman. Henry Cavill's gonna come in and surprise us and all that stuff. And what happened? Henry Cavill ain't show up nowhere. Now, according to some sources I've talked to, Henry Cavill was shooting The Witcher. Henry Cavill was busy working, but a lot of people online got real disappointed because Henry Cavill didn't show up because they put more weight on a rumor and speculation. And what do I tell y'all all the time? Don't speculate with no weight. Just don't put no weight on them speculations, because the only thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna get disappointed. You know, let them room. That's why I don't report on every single rumor out there, because some things ain't really gonna happen. Some things people just say because it's clickbaity, and they get your views, they get your clicks, and they can cash in, and then they walk away while you sitting here being sad because the news didn't pan out. Gotcha. They got you. I try not to send y'all off with stuff. Listen, I try not to. Well, you know, careful who y'all follow. I told y'all about that. Let's see. Puma, Shazam needs mental health too. Wow, it's real. Well, hey, mental health, by the way, everybody needs that. Everybody needs it. Listen, everybody go to therapy. Everybody normalize therapy. Do what you got to do, because everybody got something that they can fix some way, somehow. All right. That is not a bad thing. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Eric, what up? I hope everything's good. Comic-Con went crazy earlier. I knew it. I told y'all Daredevil was going to be in She-Hulk. Too excited. Yes, we will get to that later. Thank you so much for that, Eric. Appreciate you. Let's see. Puma, what you got? We are having technical difficulty. Yeah, well, we back now. Thank you, Puma. I appreciate you holding it down. Let's see. I'm going to read y'all comments later to see how y'all felt about Shazam, but I don't know. I don't know. Look, I know some people like that kind of stuff, so that's cool if y'all do. It's cool if y'all do, but I can't do it yet. Antoinette, what you got? Black Adam seems very nice. Yes. So I don't have the footage right now. I did post it on my Facebook, I believe, of The Rock, and it was actually kind of cool. Rock came out. He look, the most electrifying man in show business, came out, entertained the crowd. That was dope. And if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the Shazam panel or whatever, he did say that like everybody in the room was gonna get a free ticket to go watch Black Adam. Now I take that as kind of like, I don't know if that's actually a good thing. Some people were super excited, like, yeah, but I'm like, I ain't never heard Marvel give out free tickets because they know you're gonna buy it. Why are you giving out free tickets? Are you scared? Are you nervous? Is there a problem with your movie? Just saying. I'm just saying. Is it a little desperation? I don't know. But anyway, all right. Let's move on, because I'm not trying to throw shade. I just don't care about whatever DC say, because they ain't really come with nothing in the first place. So it is what it is. All right, let's do this though. Marvel at SDCC. All right. So we got a little bit from Marvel today. Can I add that up there? Yes, we can. So apparently Ms. Minutes came up there and was shocking people, doing whatever jump scare. And this is, I guess, when Kevin Feige jumped up to start talking. I think that was cute. I think they also said they opened it up with some narration from Stan Lee. So I think that was actually a really, really good touch. What else we got? Yeah, so we got Kevin Feige. He's out there. He's wearing his little Miss Minutes hats. Don't forget, the TVA is a Black-owned business. So y'all go make sure y'all support that. He did announce that She-Hulk and Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, are going to be the end of Phase 4. The end. So I think that that's kind of interesting, because when you look at things like the Marvels or Fantastic Four or Ant-Man and all that, that's going to be clearly the new Phase 5. And we're going to talk about that, because they talked about all of that, all the phases, because they came out and was like, look, and I think this is kind of what happened. I think that Kevin Feige and people at Marvel, they heard everybody talking about Phase 4 is kind of whack. Phase 4 is kind of mid, kind of average. And I've told y'all this too. The reason why Phase 4 feels the way it does is not the quality of movies. It's because our expectations are different. our expectations have changed for Marvel. The way we came into Marvel back in 2008 with Iron Man and Hulk and Thor 1 and Captain America 1, we had no expectations. At that point, they could have showed us anything and we like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, Iron Man 1. Whoa, blew us away. Avengers blew us away. We had no expectations. And if you being real honest, the movies that we saw in phase 1, they were kind of mid too. Captain America First Avenger, that ain't nothing to sell, to talk about. Don't nobody bring that movie up. Don't nobody quote anything from Thor 1. No one talks about Thor 1 at all. They just don't. Because it was an average movie. It was average. Phase 1 was just as average as phase 4 is now. But why? Both of these phases are setups. Both of them are setting up something, hopefully, down the line that is going to be bigger and better. And of course, they did let us know that later on. But again, we're living in the midst of history. You know what I'm saying? When we look back at all this stuff, I guarantee you, look, what is this? This might be the Kang saga, whatever saga that they want to call this. When we look back at this in another 10 years, we're going to be like, man, this is a great phase. Because we're going to be at the end of phase 6. And when phase 6 needed phase 4 to set it up, we're going to sit here and be like, yeah, that was all great. Marvel are some geniuses. They love it because we like to retcon history like that. That's how we like to do, because sometimes we forget when we in the midst of things and we don't see the end goal. It's real hard for us to like really understand what's happening at that moment. So right now, I'm not saying that some of these movies are not average. They are. I'm just saying that Marvel is giving us pieces to a bigger puzzle. And a lot of times we just have to be patient. We had to be patient for 10 years for Thanos and the Infinity Saga. We're going to have to be patient for the rest of this stuff too. That's all. So, you're not wrong if you say these things are average right now, but I'm just saying put a pin in that, put a feather in that, because somewhere down the line, 5-10 years from now, we're going to look back and be like, maybe I judged you a little too harshly, phase 1. Maybe you wasn't too bad after all. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on. So we know that She-Hulk and Black Panther 2 are going to be the end of phase 4. So that's I think refreshing to hear, because they need to end this phase. This phase needs to end. They're hopefully, again, I have not watched the trailer yet. Marvel is betting big on Black Panther 2. A lot of people are anticipating this movie. So I think they're trying to end it on a bang. We'll see. I'll see, because I haven't seen the trailer yet. We'll see though. Let's see. Okay, yes. So that's going to serve as the official end of phase 4. We got that. Hold on. I got some comments here. Dre Mac didn't know. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I know. Don't worry about it, bro. I know a lot of people haven't. People are coming in. Oh my God, we got 725 people in here. Okay, come through. Hi, I'm E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. By the way, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me as well. We do this every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But we are very happy to have you here and join in on the chat. Go ahead, introduce yourself, make yourself comfortable. But anyway, let's see. What else do we have? What else? Let me grab. I didn't know we was gonna have company, y'all. I didn't know we was gonna have all these people in here. I thought it was just gonna be the normal folks, but y'all be on y'all best behavior. Y'all be good. Let's see. Eric, what you got? E-Man, do you know why Disney Plus doesn't have a Hulk movie? I don't know why exactly, because plans change. Marvel is not, and I try to tell people this, like, Marvel can do whatever they want. Marvel does not act like normal movie studios because they're doing things that other studios are not doing. Once again, we've never seen a big connected cinematic universe before. We've never seen 30, 40, 50 movies connect with like 20, 30, 40 TV shows. We ain't never seen that. So what Marvel's doing is one day they might be like, yo, we about to do a Hulk movie. You know what? Nah, turn that into a 4-part Disney Plus series. we don't know until they actually make up their mind and announce it. So I would say hold on, like wait until D23, because D23, all the stuff that they announced at San Diego Comic-Con, this is honestly bare minimum stuff. They're saving their big guns for their own event, which will be D23. I believe that's in September too. That's when you'll probably, don't quote me on it, that's when you will probably hear about you will hear more about Fantastic Four. You'll hear more about the mutants. You more than likely will hear about a potential Hulk series and or movie, mainly because, according to what I've heard, She-Hulk is going to be setting up something for the Hulk later down the road. Maybe Savage Hulk, maybe World War Hulk. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you have to realize that Marvel is loosey-goosey when it comes to their plans. They do have a general guide, a general outline of what they want to do. But that doesn't mean that they always stick to that. Sometimes one thing starts one way, this year, and then 4 or 5 years later, they like, nah, we're going to change that up because we could do whatever we want. So I hope that answers your question. Let's see. LeVry, what you got? Mind blown right now. Okay, all right. I don't know why your mind is blown, but all right, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you so much for that contribution. I really appreciate that, for real. Let's see, Eric, in the words of Robert Townsend, I disagree, homeboy. The first phase had Sam Jackson. That alone had the movies not mid. Phase 4 has no good villains, very mid storylines. We can respectfully disagree. We can agree to disagree. That's all good. I'm sorry, having Sam Jackson, and don't get me wrong, I'm a Sam Jackson fan now. Okay, I didn't dress up as young Mace Windu for nothing. All right, but no, sorry, that wasn't enough for me. As much as I loved having the Black Nick Fury in there, that wasn't enough that didn't make Thor 1 any better. That didn't make Captain America 1 any better. It just didn't. If it did for you, that's cool. It didn't for me, but that, hey, like I said, we can agree to disagree on that. But thank you so much, Eric. I really appreciate you, sir. What else we got? Let's see. Blue Marvel is canon now. Okay, I don't know why, but we'll go with that. I don't know if that was an announcement or something. I actually kind of stopped watching. I don't know if that was a thing or not. If Blue Marvel's in there, cool. If not, I don't know. Let's see. All right, moving on. What else do we have? So that was the end of phase 4. Yes, so they also announced Secret Invasion. So here's the other thing. Remember what I told you, that Marvel is going to basically confirm a lot of things that have already been stated, that have already been announced, but now they're just kind of putting a little finishing polishes on it. So they're kind of like announcing, so spring of 2023, we're going to get Secret Invasion. This, I believe, is going to be about Sam Jackson. He is going to what is he going to do? Sam Jackson is going to be on the run. Now, they did play some footage about it. Let me get the description for it. Hold on one second. Let me grab the description. Okay, it says, okay, Secret Invasion is next. Colby Smulders promises, let me make it a little bigger for y'all. Promises that it's going to be darker than we're used to. It's going to be an exciting thriller, and you're never really going to know who people are. Are they a Skrull? Are they human? It's been so much fun to shoot, and I cannot wait to see it. She goes on to compliment Sam Jackson and loves her time working with him. She compliments the rest of the cast. What else? So the footage plays. They do play footage. We don't have that. But this is what was described. Secret Invasion footage plays. Nick Fury emerges from the light of a ship. He is returning to Earth and not answered Maria Hill's calls for help. He tells her this is different. War Machine is questioned about his security detail. Talos encounters evil Skrulls who suddenly emerge. Fury is ready to fight, but Olivia Colman tells him he is in no shape to take on the fight. Fury wants to take them on a line. Oh, okay, on a line. All right. A motorcade is flipped. A look at Emilia Clarke. Talos wants to know what the Skrulls want from Nick Fury, and it's not revealed in the trailer. Wow. Okay. So that is what apparently we're going to be getting with Secret Invasion. It sounds like it is definitely going to be a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm actually more excited for Secret Invasion only because I think and I hope that it will kind of go back to touching the roots of the espionage, right? The that Winter Soldier feel that we got from Captain America Winter Soldier. So I'm hoping that Sam Jackson kind of touches on that. I love the idea of you don't know who's a Skrull, you don't know what's going on. I love that. It's going to keep us guessing. I'm sure there's going to be all these different things that are going to happen. So I'm down with that for sure. So y'all let me know how you feel about Secret Invasion and the fact that it's coming in spring 2023. So that is going to be not too long from now. What else do we have? Oh my gosh. So this right here, Daredevil. So Marvel has confirmed that Daredevil Born Again, and it's going to be 18 episodes. 18. How many times have we talked about how whack it is for Disney Plus and for all of these other series to only have 6 episodes? Only 6 episodes. But now they coming out with 18 episodes, and Charlie Cox is going to be in it. Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be in it. Let's go. I hope these are not filler episodes now. Don't do that to us. Make sure you telling a good story. Don't just do it just to do it. But I like the fact that they pumping this up, because if there was ever a character that deserved more episodes and more screen time, it's Daredevil, because he was crushing it on the Netflix side, crushing it. Now, I've also mentioned this. This happened. We talked about this yesterday. Do not expect that everything that happened from the last Netflix series to transfer over to this one. There might be some retconning happening, just a little bit. Matter of fact, they already recast Elektra. Oh, girl that was playing Elektra, they got somebody else already. So that in itself kind of lets you know that, yes, it's the same actor. Yes, it's kind of sort of the same variant. This is the 616 version of Daredevil that we're about to get. Okay, so don't get those confused. Don't be like, hey, how come this didn't happen over here? And why is this? Listen, we got a new version. We are being introduced to the 616 version of Daredevil. So they might borrow a lot of things from the Netflix series, but it's not going to be the exact same. So just want to kind of let y'all know that, so that way some people don't be like, how come this don't match or whatever. Let's see. Okay, hold on one second. I got a quick one here from Eric. I'm here with a group of folks I met here at Comic-Con. I told them to watch you on their phone. We are watching you right now, and I wanted to ask you to shout some of them out. Their names are Armani, Jeff, and Taylor. What's going on, Armani, Jeff, and Taylor? How y'all doing? Hey, I hope y'all subscribe to the channel too. I hope y'all enjoying it. Hey, I hope y'all having a good time out there too. Make sure y'all bring me back something too, like while y'all out there. Just, a little tag or something. I don't know, whatever, badge. I don't know. But shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Shout out to you, Eric. Appreciate you getting some more eyeballs on the boy over here. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. All right, what else do we have? Because we got, oh man, okay, hold on. Boom, we got my man Puma Lee. So you didn't read my full message. I'm sorry. Recast T'Challa, please. Recast Iron Fist. Save T'Challa. And what's up to the new people tonight? Please hit the likes and subscribe. Daredevil's real stories. Yes, can't wait. Luke Cage. Yes, I am here for all of that. Will be fantastic. It is going to be great. And yes, if you are here and you are enjoying this content, please give it a like, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Puma. I appreciate you. Comeback season. I don't see your comment. Oh no. Go ahead and post it real quick. But I appreciate you. Wait. I see you right there. We pushing 1K, man. Let's go. 893. Let's go 900 viewers. Let's go. Okay, we in here. And look, we in here talking about all the updates from Marvel San Diego Comic-Con. And again, if you don't like the live, don't worry. I'm going to replay all of this. I'm going to chop it up into little bits and pieces. You can watch it there, but you got to subscribe too. Make sure you do that. But all right, thank you so much. And I do ask it for a lot of y'all that are just now joining, please, we're not going to talk about Black Panther 2 yet. We're going to save that to the end because I have not watched it yet. Don't you worry. We will devote a whole lot of time going into it. So don't you worry about it. We will talk about that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, what do we have here? Bram, not confident about Black Panther 2. T'Challa isn't there. A multiverse variant of him would cut it out if that's a plan. And Daredevil needs to be the same, just bigger. Agree with every single word there. Thank you so much for that, Bram. All right, let's move on because we got so much more to cover. What else do we have? So we got Secret Invasion. We got that down. What else do we have? Oh, okay. So we got some more dates, and like I said, I don't think we're going to get, like we weren't going to get like the big reveals. Marvel's going to save a lot of this stuff for D23. So right now we also saw that Blade is going to be coming out. Blade is coming out November 3rd, 2023. So they already got their director, they're shooting, they're filming that. I don't even think they have footage of it, to be honest with you, but they might have something by September. So when D23 happens, they might have something there. Man, I'm really wondering if I want to go to D23. Like, I just ain't got that kind of money, to be honest with you. Like, it's a lot. But I think we'll just cover it online the same way because I think they stream it. And if they stream it, I'm definitely not flying out there for that. We can all watch that together. But Blade is coming November 3rd, 2023. I am excited for that. So this is also going to fall into phase 5. Okay, just so you know, after Black Panther 2, that is done with phase 4, She-Hulk, Black Panther 2, that's it. Now we know that Secret Invasion, Blade, all of that is going to be phase 5. And honestly, I got to be honest with you, I think phase 5 is going to be lit. I think phase 5 is definitely going to get us to the point where we are going to start being like, Marvel's back. So if you was falling off during phase 4, and I understand it, phase 5 is where we're going to come back and be like, you know what? I don't think y'all were that bad. Then we got Captain America New World Order. That is coming out May 3rd, 2024. Now, if you recall in the last conversation that we had, the last chat, we were talking about how there were trademarks or, that Marvel purchased. They were trademarking certain names and titles. The mere fact that this is confirmed just proved that all them other titles, all them other names that we talked about yesterday, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I got a whole video, just check it out, on my channel. All of them things, what was it? Multiverse Saga, Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, all of that stuff is real. Because they said, they just confirmed it like earlier in the week that Captain America New World Order was going to be something. Now, I wonder if they're going to do like the Serpent Society. I don't know if they're going to do maybe something like, the Hydra, maybe Hydra comes back. Who knows? But I do know they're going to have to do something with Anthony Mackie. I do not hate Anthony Mackie, for the record, but I do not know if he can carry this movie by himself. I think they're going to have to give Anthony Mackie the same treatment that they gave to Captain America in Civil War. I think they're going to have to make this an ensemble movie. Bring in Bucky, bring in Rhodey, bring in a whole bunch of people. I'm not saying, just to help carry the load. Just to help carry the load. That's all. So we'll have to wait and see if they end up doing that. Oh my God, we got 1,000 people come through. Let's go. Hey, I want to welcome all of y'all. If y'all are new here, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure you follow, hit the notifications, all that. We do this every Friday now. Come on through. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Oh my gosh, hold on now. Let me show y'all something. This lady right here, this is Marcy. Marcy is the reason why we have the lights on in this place. She is constant. Look at this. Blessing the Cash App with $50. Marcy, thank you so much for this. She says, I'm working, but listening in Recast T'Challa. Thank you so much, Marcy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. For real. Okay, what else do we have? What other news? Okay, so they say, phase 5. So phase 5 is going to end with the Thunderbolts. And I've told y'all, Thunderbolts ain't nothing but like, probably the Marvel version of the Suicide Squad, or whatever. It's probably going to be ragtag team with Baron Zemo, Abomination, and that whack great value Captain America. You might have Yelena on there. You might even have Bucky, Winter Soldier on there. It's just gonna be this ragtag team of stuff. I don't know if they're gonna be good. I don't know if they're gonna be faking to be good and really be bad. We don't know. They're going to change it up. By the way, rest in peace to William Hurt. He was originally going to be the one that was going to actually lead the team and put it together, maybe even become Red Hulk, but unfortunately he passed away. And from the looks of it right now, at least from what I've heard internally, it does not sound like they're going to recast William Hurt. So we can see Val. Remember Val? She was like, the shady lady that was like trying to recruit people at the end of Black Widow and all that. She's probably going to step into that role. She's probably going to be that new person that's kind of like, again, almost like they're Amanda Waller. She'll kind of be like that with Suicide Squad. So you'll see the parallels. All these companies copy off each other anyway. But I just wanted to say that this is interesting. And I like the fact that they're letting us know the benchmarks. And think about it like this. They're saying that Phase 5 ends in 2022. So it's going to, we're going to kick off with either Ant-Man or the Marvels, one of those, I forget the order, in early 2023. And they're going to end Phase 5 in the middle of 2024. That's only a year and a half. It's only a year and a half, and they jump in phases into Phase 6 that fast. Let me tell you something. Marvel is really pushing it into overdrive right now. They are really pushing it at this moment. So listen, if you got comic book fatigue, sorry. Oh well, because they don't care. Marvel's going down. Listen, what are they live their life 1/4 mile at a time. They just they all gone. All right. Let me grab some of these comments before we start moving on. Storm Shadow, what you got? Just wanted to thank you, man, for coming on tonight and giving us the breakdown. By the way, I think DC is missing a prime opportunity to build up Superman and Black Adam. As always, recast the child. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, top vet, top supporter, top Mod Squad. Appreciate you. And you're right. I don't know what DC is thinking. I don't know what the issue is. I mean, I have not heard people say we don't want Henry Cavill. I understand that they have issues with the Snyder, stuff. I get that. But at the end of the day, y'all still got Jason Momoa. You still got Gal Gadot. I don't know why y'all still got Ezra Miller. Recast the Flash. Okay. But at the same time, Henry Cavill's like the one thing that actually was really working. Like if you didn't like nothing else, Henry Cavill was fine. He might not have been in the best movies. He might not have been in the best roles, but at the same time, he was a damn good Superman, in my opinion. So I would be fine with them to bring him back. I don't know why they plan. They need to hurry up and bring him back. But yeah, that is a huge missed opportunity. My goodness. If Henry Cavill would have walked on stage while The Rock was there and just do a stare down, WrestleMania style, you mean I wouldn't? People would have been lining up for that next movie. Just for that next movie. Now, anything is still possible. Anything is still possible. The Rock said during the Black Adam event, he did say that because people were asking, like, oh, is Henry Cavill is Superman gonna show up? And he said, like, look, I don't know, but like if it was a one-on-one match, it depends on who's gonna play him. So, Rock kind of throwing a little something in there. But he did mention that at the end of Black Adam, Black Adam will not know who Shazam or Superman is. So that just tells me that whatever time period, that means two things. Whatever time period, because I don't think we know exactly when Black Adam takes place, but whatever time period it happens in, he's not going to know about either one of them. Now, the other thing he says was when the movie ends, he won't know who Shazam or Superman is. That's just the movie. That doesn't mean the post-credit scene won't say something else. So don't be surprised if maybe not Superman, but don't be surprised at the end of Black Adam and there's a post-credit scene and he's like, oh, like who's this Shazam? Something like that. Don't be surprised. So I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But if it does happen, y'all heard it here first. All right. Thank you so much for that, Storm Shadow. Appreciate you. Let's see, my man Puma Lee back at it. We need the same actor to play Luke Cage in the MCU and recast T'Challa, and please recast Iron Fist. Hype for Storm series and the Mutants. I'm hyped for all of that, and I'd definitely be very, very okay for what's it, Mike Coulter to come on back. He absolutely needs to come back, and that would be fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Let's see who else we got. Doran, what you got? Post the link for the recast T'Challa shirt. It's gonna purchase one and wear one during the movie. Say less. Here you go. Let me post it in the chat right now. It is www, and this is what I'm wearing right now. It's the recast T'Challa shirt. You can get one. I just posted it right now in the chat. It is teespring.com/recast T'Challa in the number 2. All proceeds, if you buy a shirt, you buy a hoodie, whatever, all proceeds will go to the colon cancer charity in Chadwick Boseman's name. I don't make a dime off of these shirts. Last thing I'm gonna do is, exploit this man's death for profit. All of that stuff goes straight to charity. In case you didn't know, Chadwick Boseman did pass away from colon cancer. Here's actually what the shirts look like. This is just the hoodie. When you go there, you could change up the colors if you like. If you want a shirt, you just scroll down. You can get one right there. Ladies, I also have one right there too. If y'all want that, just grab it right there. And like I said, all proceeds will go to colon cancer research and colon cancer charities in his name. We've already raised over $1,000. We're approaching $2,000 in sales. So, I tried not to make it too expensive, but at the same time, I wanted to make every purchase actually go towards charity too. But we're really close to $2,000. So every shirt that y'all purchase goes a long way. But I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that. Let's see. Don. Yes. Yeah. And listen, give me season 2 and 3. Give me 2 and 3 because she did plan out 2 and 3. So I'm with you on that. Let's see. I have nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that. But all right, let's move on. Let me get, because we actually have to, do the news and coverage. What else do we have? Oh, this was just gorgeous. This was gorgeous. Let me make sure I make that nice and big here. This was just the entire. Can we make that bigger? Can that go bigger? I think y'all can see that, right? This is the entire lineup for Phase 5. Let me get that banner out y'all face. Bam, there we go. So we got Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Then we got Secret Invasion. So Ant-Man's coming in February 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy, Echo. I gotta be honest, I ain't looking forward to Echo, but we'll see. We'll power through it. Loki Season 2 come through. That's gonna be great, I think. The Marvels, and we already know that's gonna have Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, and Ms. Marvel. Then we got Blade. Then we got Ironheart. Then we got Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Then we got Daredevil, Born Again. Woo! And then we gonna end it all with Captain America, New World Order. Wait a minute. So I don't know exactly what all this means, but there's a lot of stuff we could speculate. I think with Black Panther Wakanda Forever being the last movie, the last thing for Phase 4, I think it makes perfect sense for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania to be the very first thing to kick off Phase 5, mainly because, as y'all recall from Loki, once they killed He Who Remains, all of a sudden history changed. We're in a new timeline. Something's different. Kang is around. So now, whatever is going on here, I'm assuming that whatever Kang does, or I'm assuming Kang is already here. I'm assuming he's already here. And if anything, he's already conquered. But if that is the case, that might lead up to and explain why there's a quote unquote new world order. Is Captain America, Sam Wilson, is he going to be facing off against a new world that Kang has created? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Again, you got Loki smack dab in the middle of there. They already started production on that as well. So that could go anywhere in terms of what the implications of what happened. So we'll just have to wait and see where that goes. But that is just going to be nuts. I like this. I think that this is exactly what people needed to see, was like, yo, where the hell are y'all going? Because phase 4 was not telling us nothing. Where are y'all going? And now we have a roadmap. So there we go. Let's see. Let's see. I see. Hold on, I got another one. Thank you so much, Eric. Topic of discussion here at San Diego Comic-Con was just give X-Men their own phase. I think they should give us phase 6 just for X-Men, then merge them into the rest for Marvel phase 7. What do you think? It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. I would say this: when you're dealing with X-Men, now notice they didn't mention nothing about mutants. They ain't mentioned not one thing about mutants and none of this. No X-Men, no mutants, no nothing. So I think that we will have to wait and see again, because they X-Men and mutants have so much content that they could be their own phase. They could be. But I'm okay with letting them play this out. They're gonna milk all this stuff. And this is one thing that I would always tell people, like, this is one of the reasons why Marvel never should let fans completely run everything. Because if it was up to fans, if it was up to us, we would have had X-Men in phase 1. We would have went and got all the good stuff and put them all in phase 1 and 2, and we would have burnt out all the good material. They're gonna milk this out. They're gonna stretch it out, and that's actually really good business. Because guess what? We gonna be here. We gonna be here and patiently wait. If they told us right now, if Kevin Feige went on stage and said, you know what, X-Men, they're coming in phase 15. You're not gonna sit there and wait? You're not gonna sit there and wait for phase 15 to roll out? I mean, yo, we all gonna be in the senior citizen home by that time, but we gonna sit there and wait for it. So I'm just saying, we just have to wait. I know we're not running it, but could you put them in their own phase? Absolutely. There's so much material. Do they need to do that in phase 6 or even 7? Not really. There's so much stuff that they can do. There's so much stuff. I don't know. But we don't know. Maybe in D23, they're going to let us know, like, actually, they are in phase 7. Or they might say they're in phase 6 because we only got 2 or 3 titles for phase 6. We didn't get everything. So, again, they're saving a lot of stuff for later announcements. So, once again, we just going to have to wait and see. Let's see. Nelson, they changed Agatha's title, More Witches. They might as well do that because, yeah, Covenant Witches, that's definitely... apparently they go. I think she's gonna have to deal with like maybe some witches from her past or something like that. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see if there's anything big there. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to see if there was any other information. No. Okay, so this was just a quick recap for what happened in the Ant-Man and the Wasp. Wait, no, we didn't get there yet. Oh, we get there soon. Okay, so what do they have? They do have they just announced that Marvel Studios the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that is going to be in theaters May 5th, 2023. So that is going to, and by the way, James Gunn did mention that this was going to be the end of this team, this roster. I don't think that that's really, now he also mentioned just because something is the end doesn't mean that, you know, everybody's going to die. It just means, you know, like my guess, they're probably just going to go their separate ways. I think everybody's going to have their own little happy ending. Maybe Drax goes to be with his family. Maybe, you know, Gamora and Star-Lord get together. I don't know. But one thing I did notice online was a lot of people were saying, man, the trailer, because I think they played the trailer for them there. They didn't show it to us. But the trailer that they played there, it was bringing people to tears. So as it was bringing people to tears, apparently it was like really, really sad or whatever. They did mention, I think they mentioned that Gamora was actually leading the Ravengers at that point. And this is the old Gamora. This is the 2014 version. Remember that. So that's gonna be something. Let's see. I think was there some Guardians talk? Okay, so okay, let me was there anything interesting? Okay, so let me describe the footage that they said because they didn't show us the footage. Let's see. Guardians 3 footage sees Guardians captured by Ravagers, and Nebula reveals they have an appointment with Gamora. Peter Quill is caught all the way off guard. Peter reflects on their time together. You were everything to me, he said. I thought you were gone, but you're here and I miss you. Gamora tells him that person was not her. We get our first look at Adam Warlock. Okay. A grown Groot fights back to back with Quill. Chuck Woody shows up. He's going to be playing the High Evolutionary. The Guardians float on a space planet. Gamora caps the trailer by calling Quill by the wrong name and turning him down. The Guardians joke on Quill for talking to her so intimately on an open communication line, and they've been listening all along. It ends with Mantis asking what we know about Rocket. A shot of a very young Raccoon takes the screen. Much of the trailer was set to Do You Realize by Flaming Lips. All right, well, that's our little recap from the little footage. Do we have any footage? Let me see. I think, did I download it? Hold on, let me see if I could find some of the footage from it. Did I get it? I don't think I did get it. Dang it, I thought I had it. Hold on, let me see, because there was something about like I think they said it was young Rocket. Might be young Rocket. I'll see if I can find it. Let's see. Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Oh, no, we'll get to that. Okay, so here's some more commentary on what was going on with Guardians 3. Footage was so sad. This is really the end. It ended with the finale shot of the Guardians, but Rocket isn't there. The villain is the High Evolutionary. Adam Warlock was in a quick shot. We're not emotionally prepared for this movie. All right. Now, by the way, I say take that with a grain of salt. I've seen this guy's Twitter and stuff, and he gets very, very, he hypes things up a lot. So I'll take that with a grain of salt. But I do believe it's going to be emotional. I believe that. And this is Chuck Woody. If you remember, he was in Peacemaker, one of the best characters. I was so mad about that, but one of the best characters in there. And he is going to be the High Evolutionary coming up. I think he actually showed up. Yeah, so he did. He showed up in his outfit. So this is interesting. So that's your first look at High Evolutionary. Now, one of the rumors is that he was the one that actually created Rocket. Because remember, Rocket was like created, like he was experimented on and all that. So it could be the fact that Rocket will meet him. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I think I found some of the footage. Here we go. I don't think you need the sound isn't there, I don't think, but that's it. Somebody recorded it, and you see there you go. That's the baby Rocket right there. That's baby Rocket. Can we zoom in? Yep, that's baby Rocket. That is going to be there. And I'm assuming that this is a flashback to when Rocket is actually about to be experimented on. So you can see the black hand right there. That looks like the High Evolutionary. But yes, that is the little bit of footage that some people were able to grab about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, hold on. Let me, because I don't want this thing crapping out on me again. Okay, let me connect. Make sure my internet connection is good. Okay, there was another trailer that dropped. And I want to watch it with y'all. Boom! There was another trailer. She-Hulk has her trailer. Let me load that up real quick, because that also came out. We should have watched that first. That would have been better than the DC Shazam one. I hope it is. All right, so let's see. Now, I was reading the description. What am I doing? Where are my manners? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all out of place. Let's do this properly first. We got company. All right, now we can watch the trailer. Now we can get into it. Let me get this banner out y'all face real quick. But anywho, let's go ahead and watch the She-Hulk trailer. Now, we had gotten the teaser before, and when we got the teaser, it got clowned real bad for all of the bad CGI and all of that stuff. But you know what? Looks like they cleaned everything up. And it looks like that we have a better trailer. One of the descriptions that was said about this was that it was Marvel's first 30-minute comedy. So what I like about that, set those expectations from the jump. Let us know that this is a comedy, so that way a lot of us can go in. We know that we don't have to take this too serious. I think the trailers already say that it's a comedy. I think we get that vibe. But I'm glad that they're kind of like putting that out there so people can really have their expectations met. That's kind of what they probably should have done with Thor too, but that's another conversation. Anywho, let's go ahead and check out this She-Hulk trailer and see if it's any better than the first one. All right, let's go.
Wow! Jesus, what the hell, man?
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air
Yeah,
horn
it's
really
better.
necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend.
Yes, it is.
Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
Okay, Hulk slap.
If you want to
Okay.
go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
Ooh, she breaking the fourth wall. Okay, I like
More
it.
and more
I like
eccentric
it.
superhumans are coming
Just
out
like
of
the
the woodwork.
comics.
We are going to launch a division for them. And I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh.
No.
People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit.
Okay.
I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we
Whoa!
answer to a higher power. Our universe is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the book of American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were, attractive, got all the attention from everyone?
Oh, not more Hulk dog.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
Let's go. Let's go. Wait, stop. Hold up. No. with the red and gold. They got the red and gold. They got the red and gold. Y'all know that was Daredevil, right? That was with the red and gold. Let's go. Let's go. They about to kill them with this show. This it. That's it. I'm set. Let's go. Fire. Let's go. We done. She-Hulk. Let's roll. I'm ready. I'm ready. What? What? You just gonna have my man flip in like that? Ooh-wee. Ooh. I'm ready. I'm ready. And Charlie Cox coming in too. I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Let's go. He about to steal the show too. He can't be there for long. He can't be there for long. So much. Oh my God. I cannot do a full breakdown on this, but I love the fact that she's breaking the fourth wall. Once again, the Hulk is failing. But Marvel's failing the Hulk. Notice how she outdid him in like everything. I love the fact that this is actually a comedy because now we don't have to take it so seriously. So that I think they are nailing that tone. I love the conflict of interest of her being a lawyer, having to face, defend Abomination, even though he did try to kill, Bruce. So that is definitely gonna be this is gonna be so dope. Wong just showed up. I don't know. So now hopefully, maybe this will explain why Wong and Abomination were working together in Shang-Chi and it wasn't just some cheap little throw-in. Maybe. Oh my God, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm ready for this. I can't wait. Y'all let me know, how did you feel about this trailer for She-Hulk? I'm sold. This was great. This was great to me. I'm ready for this show. And this is gonna be one of those that ends phase 4. So we'll see. Let's see. What do we have? Puma, what up with Nova, the space stories and all the plots? She-Hulk and Worldbreaker Hulk stories. Seems like they cut some things. I have no idea what you're talking about, unless you're talking about rumors and stuff. Nova was announced, but again, those are things we're just probably gonna have to wait until D23. Again, San Diego was not going to release everything. They have their own show. They want people to come to their show. So if there's news about World War Hulk or Nova or anything, they're gonna say that for their own platform. So again, I hope nobody had their hopes up on that stuff. But yeah, that is gonna be it. Let's see. Let's see. Dan the Man, catch me in the future wife in Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. Oh, okay. Are you in it? If you in it, that's great. Cool. We will be watching that at the end of this. Don't you worry. Let's see. Let me catch up real quick. Who else we got? I'm coming. I'm scrolling. Nelson v. She-Hulk is fire. More trademark titles released. Yes, I have not even gone through all of them. I got to look through them. Hopefully, I'll try and go through some of those, and we'll talk about them on Friday when I have more time to go through it, because it was hell just like collecting a lot of this stuff in the first place. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and go back to some of the news. Let's see. We have... again, like I said, they were just going to reaffirm things that we already knew about. So Ironheart, that is with Riri Williams. She is going to be making her debut in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So of course, she's going to have her own show streaming fall of 2023. So whatever we see of her in Black Panther, we're not going to see her again, I'm assuming, until the 1 full year after that. So that's cool. Let me see. Was there anything else in there? No. Okay. I think we got that. Then we got Blade. That's coming out 2023. I'm actually kind of glad because there was some people talking about like they were going to call it The Blade. And I was like, The Blade? That don't sound right. But, whatever. All good. I'm here for Blade all day anyway. Let's see. Hold on. Did I skip something? Hold on. It's a lot of... Golly, we have 1,100 people in here, so forgive me if I can't catch everything. Okay. Oh damn, I skipped a whole bunch. My bad. Let's Sorry about that. Okay. My bad, y'all. I was watching the trailer. My bad. Okay, yes, we know about we're gonna talk about the trailer for Black Panther. Don't worry, we will get there. Shout out to Buzz. Thank you. I know you late, but you are on time. Let's see who else. What's going on with Armor Wars? We don't know. If they don't talk about it, we don't know yet. So probably in D23. Let's see. Just announced. Okay. Yeah, Eric, we're gonna get to all those announcements, so don't worry. Like I literally built a whole show to talk about all the announcements, so you don't have to announce the announcements in here. Don't worry. Like, save your money. I don't want you to do that because we're gonna go through everything. Don't worry. Let's see, what else do we have? I think I'm caught up. Okay, got that. Brooke, hello, good to see you. Thank you for that contribution. Let's see. Shola Wong carrying phase 4, the new Nick Fury. Maybe. I mean, he's clearly shown up whenever and however he can, and I'm here for it. So I'm definitely down for Team Wong. By the way, they should have long made Wong series for sure. But let's see. We got Loki Season 2 coming out. That is going to be coming the summer of 2023. So definitely looking forward to that. We got to see what all the shenanigans are with the TVA and all of that. Let's see. Then they announced Echo. Echo's coming in summer 2023 as well. I'm trying to go fast, y'all. Then of course we got Agatha, Coven of Chaos. That's going to be cool. Let's see. Thunderbolts. Supposedly that is going to include characters that we have not met yet. So that's, hey, I'm down with that. Again, this could be even more announcements setting up for D23. I mean, think about it like this. This could be pretty much an advertisement for D23. Like, Marvel probably went on there and was like, yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do this. But when you go to D23, oh, we're going to lay it all out. We're going to show you the cast. We're going to show you the footage. We're going to show you. So, again, they playing it right. This is good business. They're giving you the little teasers now because they know later in September, they're going to drop the heavy hammers later. So, anywho, so Thunderbolts is going to have characters we haven't heard of. Okay. We got the official logo for Captain America New World Order. Okay, that looks cool. That is going to come out. When did they say? I think it was like later in 2024. MODOK. MODOK is confirmed for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania. That is going to be, I got to be honest, I've never really been a fan of MODOK. I've never really cared about MODOK. He always just looked weird to me, and I just never cared to pay him much mind. I know a lot of people like him or whatever, but whatever. It's not for me. I don't really care. I think there was something else. Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp. There was some commentary about it. I think they had footage too. Movie. Okay, so let me kind of go through some of the footage or some of the commentary here. Let's see. We'll finally get to spend some time in the quantum realm. This is from director Peyton Reed. The movie will introduce new characters and explore the quantum realm, which is not really what you think it is. Let's see. Paul Rudd is asked about Scott Lang's current status. He said that Scott is pretty pleased with himself and his role in saving the universe. So Scott's been kind of cooling out. He's been busy at work-ish with a little book. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Okay. Let's see. What else? There was some footage, wasn't there? Cassie looks like she's all grown up. But she's also got like a new suit. Okay, so it says footage from the third Ant-Man film. Scott Lang is reading excerpts from his book to the crowd. He hasn't been in action in a while. Jail calls his phone. He picks up Cassie Lang from prison. He wants her help, but he doesn't want her wasting her life. He talks about saving the world, and Hank Pym calls him out for constantly pointing that out, which Janet and Hope also chime in on. You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. Kang the Conqueror says, you've lost a lot of time, but time isn't what you think. It's not a straight line. Something in a lab explodes and starts sucking them all into the quantum realm. They all end up in the other world, navigating it in new suits. Bill Murray shows up and he knows Janet. MODOK flashes across the screen. Everything you are holding on to, everything you call life. I know how it ends, Kang says. Scott tells him he made a mistake because he's an Avenger. Kang says, "You're an Avenger? Have I killed you before?" Yo. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. And as we know, Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be the first out of the gate for phase 5. And listen, Kang is a problem. Kang the Conqueror is an entire problem if you don't know. This man goes through time and all he does is just conquer and beat people, and that's it. So I love the fact that he just can't. He asked that man, like, "You an Avenger? Like, did I kill you before? Because I've been killing Avengers so much, I don't even remember. Like, who are you again?" Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Jonathan Majors is gonna kill in this role. He is gonna do so well. So I cannot wait for that. Let's see. I think I had the poster. I know I posted it on my Facebook. There we go. Hold on. They did release the poster for it, and there it is right there. So that's the poster for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. As you can see, you got Ant-Man, you got the Wasp, but then you got Cassie Lang. She's in the purple suit, looking like a Black Panther suit for a second there. But yeah, so she's gonna have her suit as well. And that is going to be our first look at what we're at one of the movie posters, anywho, for that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. My man Kobe Mack, what's up? Black Label Unite. All right now. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the commentary and I appreciate the support. Let's see. Who else? I think I'm almost caught up here. Let's see. What was this? When BP was teased, Disney was spamming, not for BP2. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. But okay, if they were, I don't know. But okay, so we got our first look at MODOK and Quantum Mania. Are y'all excited for MODOK? Let me know if y'all are. I've never cared about MODOK. He's just always been a weird character to me. I get that he could be, funny or whatever. It's just not been for me. I don't know. He's kind of weird. But y'all let me know if y'all looking forward to that. Let's see. Fantastic Four was announced. That is going to be coming November 8th, 2024. So that's going to be cool. I think that this is going to be part of like phase 5 as well. So we already had that announcement though, that they were going to do Fantastic Four. So that's not like breaking news or anything like that. Let's see. Then of course, my goodness, this is where it started getting crazy. The Kang Dynasty, Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. This is going to be coming in May 2nd, 2025. What? Hold on now. But not only that, November 7th, 2025, Secret Wars. It's over. We about to have 2 Avengers movies in the same year. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, whatever that is, and Secret Wars. If you've been following my channel, I've told y'all, Secret Wars is going to be an easy $2 billion. Easy money. That is where they're going to have everybody just lining up, ganging up, doing their thing. And you know the Russo brothers going to have to come back for this. You know they're going to. Man, I wouldn't even be surprised. I would not be surprised if they saving that announcement for D23 as well. But let me tell you something. Marvel was like, oh, y'all said phase 4 was mid, huh? Okay. We got you. Guess what? 2 Avengers films in your face. They was like, we just want to make $4 billion in 1 year. 2 back to back. What they say? November and May. That's only like 5 months apart. That's 5 months. I don't even care what comes before or after that. You're going to have 2 major big time events back to back in the same year. Unheard of. This is yet again one of those reasons why I say, we got the bots in here. My squad, get on. Let's kick them out now. But like, this is once again one of those reasons why I say, shout out to the My Squad. I see y'all on it. Marvel is not like other studios. They're not doing what other studios do. You think DC finna come out with a back-to-back Justice League type of movie? You think Sony go I couldn't even say it with a straight face. I'm sorry. They gonna give you Sinister Six Part 1 and 2, and then tell you to go watch Bad Bunny and Madam Web. But I'm sorry, this ain't about Sony right now. I'm sorry, but y'all, I don't think. Listen, this. You know what? I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I remember when Infinity War and Endgame were announced. Right? We all knew Infinity War and Endgame were the biggest of the big. It was nuts. Tickets was selling out. It was breaking records. We knew this, right? We knew this. It was crazy. I had one concern in life. Every time I drove my car, I was like, dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus in your little manger, please don't let me die before Infinity War and Endgame come out. Lord, you can take me after that, but just, Lord, please, let me just please be alive to see the culmination. I don't want to watch it in heaven. I'll kick it with y'all later, but I want to see it with the peoples. In Jesus' name, amen. And now I feel like I'm going to have to say the same prayer. I'm going to have to be like, Lord, I'm back. Hey, God, it's me, Emmanuel. I need to make it to phase 8. Lord, please. I don't know what's going to happen. I just need to see phase 8. Please, I'll exercise, I'll eat a little better, but just no car accidents, no nothing, Lord, please. We got to make it to phase 8. They about to give us 2 Avenger movies in the same back-to-back in the same year? What? Oh boy. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. And the Secret Wars? If y'all just even know what the comic is for Secret Wars, I'm not saying they're going to copy the comic. But Secret Wars is just a big old battle royale of all your favorite, like villains and heroes fighting all together. It's nuts. It's the WrestleMania of freaking comics. It's gonna be nuts. Oh. They gonna break. Woo! Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Someone please go check on Martin Scorsese. Oh no. Is Martin Scorsese okay? Are all the directors in Hollywood that are over the age of 75, are they going to be all right? How they going to live? How they going to operate? They going to be okay? Somebody go send some help. Just check on them. Please. Oh, he not going to do well. He not. They about to be so mad. Because y'all know we had to cover how many times we was doing that. It was almost every week. Marvel and Star Wars movies. They're killing the theaters. They're not cinema. Okay. Oh well. I know where I'll be. I know where I will be. I will be in the seats in all the theaters, and we definitely gonna have the watch parties. Okay, if you're new here, by the way, we throw watch parties where we all hang out at the actual theater and watch these movies and have a great time. These are gonna be the best. These are gonna be great. We about to go out. We about to go up and out and crazy for all of these. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm trying to scroll up real quick and grab a couple, but this right here is the craziest news I've seen so far. Was the fact that we getting back-to-back Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Once again, those trademarks that were announced of all these things that Marvel was trademarking the names of, all true. Because we went through every single one of these. Kang Dynasty, Avengers Secret. So clearly, We have the roadmap. We know where they going. And here's something else. Oh, let me throw something else at y'all. And this is challenging. I'm saying this about us as a fan base. I bet you people finna change their tune real fast. Remember, I told you that people felt like, oh, real disappointed. Oh, I don't like Marvel because it's so mid right now. Y'all was saying that. People were saying that because we didn't know the direction. We didn't know the end point. I call this the "Are we there yet?" phase, right? Phase 1 through 3, we were going for the ride. Kevin Feige was driving the car. He said, hey, come on in. We're going to go on the ride. We like, all right, whatever. Let's go. And we started going, and we was like, oh, okay. Iron Man. Oh, that's cool. Thor, Captain America. All right, whatever. Oh, Avengers. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is great. And then Kevin Feige said, hey, come on through. We're going to go on another ride in phase 2. And we was like, hey, if we going to do what we did in Avengers, we with you now. Let's go. And it was a little Iron Man 2, Thor 2, Captain America Winter Soldier. Wow, this ride is on point. But that's where we also found out Thanos. We going to Thanos. Oh, man. Then phase 3, and this ride got smooth. It got clean. It was great. It was the best road trip ever. When we got to Endgame, it was the best road trip. But now we in phase 4. And while we was in phase 4, we was like, okay, we back in for the ride. Hey, Kevin Feige, where we going? Kevin Feige, where we going? Yo, Kevin, where we going, man? We just got Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals. Yo, this a boring ride. Where we going? I tell y'all at San Diego Comic-Con. No, Kevin, we want to know right now. Secret Wars. Kang Dynasty. We was in the "Are we there yet?" phase. But now that we know where we finna go, now that we know the destination, that ride is going to be a little bit sweeter. I'm just saying, pay attention to the internet. Pay attention to people's moods. Pay attention to what people say moving forward. Now that we know where we're going, see the shift. I'm calling it now. I'm just predicting. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I could be wrong. Listen, it's perfectly possible that Marvel could continue giving us some straight trash. They could do that. It is possible. But at the same time, I think our expectations, now that we know the end goal, our expectations are going to change, and that's going to change how we interact with whatever they give us moving forward. Y'all heard it here. All right, let me go back while y'all marinate on that. Let's see. Hey, thanks a lot for that comment, Buzz. I appreciate that, but I don't want to get too deep on that for the Woman King. If you don't mind, man, I would rather talk about that on Friday for the Woman King, but I appreciate that, sir. I really do. I also want to kind of stay on focus here too, since we're doing the Marvel stuff. Let's see. Hold on. What you got, Marley? What you got? Jesus, please come for us any moment after Secret Wars because your will is more important. Recast Yellow Starburst. Yes, in case you did not know, the best Starbursts are the pink Starbursts. That is just a scientific fact. If you are getting yellow Starbursts, I do ask you to upgrade your life and ask yourself the deeper questions because man, yellow Starbursts are trash. But let's move on. Thank you, Marley. Who else? Woo! G Studio. Boy, we ain't ready if Franklin Richards pull up in Secret Wars. No, we are not. And Wanda better watch out. Oh, yes. Thank you for that. Who else? Chris, if they don't bring the old Avengers to Star Wars, to Secret Wars, it's going to be yellow Starburst and black licorice. Wow. Yeah, and look, that would be dope. Could you imagine if they do Secret Wars and it has to do with time and it has something to do with like, you know, the OG Avengers going against the new Avengers, listen, I'll be here for all of it. I'll be here for that. Thank you for that. Oh, that'd be nuts. That would be nuts. All right, what else do we have? What else we got? Okay, so let's move on. We got some more. So okay, we got the mind-blowing news right there. That's oh my gosh, that is crazy. Got that. Oh, phase 4 through phase 6 is called the Multiverse Saga. The whole saga. Once again, another thing that was trademarked. Don't forget, phase 1 through 3 was the Infinity Saga. All of that was Thanos. That was the Infinity Saga. So right now, we are currently in the Multiverse Saga. Everything with multiverse. This is why I was saying earlier, we don't need to try and jump the gun when it comes to trying to make mutants a thing and all that stuff. Mutants are coming. We know they coming. But we're in the multiverse right now. We dealing with multiverse stuff. We got to get through this multiverse stuff before we can start paying more attention. Because here's the thing. I don't want us to get to stuff like mutants and rush it just because we thirsty and we got to have it right now. Take your time. Do not rush into things just because people are thirsty for it. No. Take your time. Set us up. So by the time we get there, it's a great experience. And we could just enjoy it at its fullest climax. That's what I'd like. That's what I'd like. So, yo, phase 4 through 6. So from after Black Panther 2, after that, all the way down, listen, all the Kang, all the Secret Wars, all of that. We in the multiverse saga, baby. Woo! My goodness. That right there is something. And yes, if you are still joining, or if you're just joining, we will be talking about the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. We are making our way through all of the news from Comic-Con, and we'll get there. Trust me on that. Storm Shadow, thank you so much. The likes are lonely, precious. Come through. We needs them. Yes, I appreciate y'all. If y'all like the videos, I really, really do appreciate it. Go ahead and like it, subscribe, get them notifications up. We do this every week. You know, when it comes to all of these things. So yes, we'll definitely appreciate that. What you got, Eric? Which is bigger, Secret Wars or Avengers versus X-Men? I would say right now, even though we don't know what is what, I would say the latter. Just because you ask the average person what Secret Wars, they probably don't know. Like, more comic fans know about Secret Wars. But you ask the average person, blah, 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 X-Men, blah, 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 Avengers, that has more name recognition. I've said from the jump, X-Men versus the Avengers, that's going to be a $3 billion movie. If they do it right, that's $3 billion. So that would be my prediction there. Let's see. MG, what you got? Welcome to the multiverse saga. Yes, indeed. That is where we are. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Yes, we got that. Oh, we getting real close. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any other news. Who? Okay. I don't know what that is. Anywho. What do we have here? Okay, yeah. So they do have the both of those coming out. I love it. Back to back. That is gonna have all my money. Kevin Feige went ahead and said that phase 4 was going to kick off with Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four will kick off phase 6. So we already know phase 5 is going to end in the middle of 2003, July. I want to say July. No, July of 2024. That is when phase 5 is going to end. And then Fantastic Four is going to kick it off. There is the little timeline right there. So that is fantastic news. Cannot wait. I think that is going to just be amazing. All right. Now, I think we here. Yeah, I think we here. So, we are now at the point where they save the best for last, accordingly to them. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler opened up the Black Panther Forever, Wakanda Forever portion with the beautiful tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Let me get this here. All right. I was able to get a few of the clips where I heard Ryan Coogler talking. I'm going to try and load those up for us here so we can watch and listen to it. I think I downloaded all of them. Okay. I don't know if I have everything in order. No, I think it's only 2 of them. Yeah, it's only 2 of them. Okay. So let me pull these up. And this is, to my knowledge, I think this is just what he... Okay, so that's one. There's another one here. Bear with me. Okay. We're going to listen to both of these here. All right. Let's see what director Ryan Coogler had to say. This is whatever he was saying to introduce Black Panther Wakanda Forever to the audience. Let's hear what he had to say.
The cast, including Chad, they hadn't seen the footage yet. So when we played it, you know, he was right next to me and he was excited. And he grabbed my left shoulder with his hand. And if you ever saw Chad in person, he had these enormous hands. It was gigantic. It was part of the reason why he filled out the Panther suit so well. And he was really, really strong. And he was getting excited as a clip went on and on and longer and longer. He was just squeezing down on my shoulder the whole time. And when it went off, he was like, "Oh man, that was amazing! Congratulations!" And I couldn't even lift my arm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I felt his hand the rest of that day for a few hours. You know what I mean? And standing here with y'all right now, listening to that music from those artists and thinking about it all, I promise you, I can feel his hand on me right now.
All right. Let me play the other one. This is a little bit more from Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther 2. Actually, can I make that? Yeah, there we go.
His passion, his genius, his pride in his culture, and the impact that he made on this industry will be felt forever. We put our love for Chadwick into this film, but we also put, you know, our passion. This film has a ton of action. It has humor. It's a roller coaster of a movie, and it goes to new places in Wakanda that we haven't seen before, but it also goes to new corners of the MCU. And I'm so excited that we'll get to share it with you all in November.
So before we get into the actual trailer, let me just say that this is, you know, if you're new here, you probably are wondering, like, man, why is this guy wearing this shirt, this recast T'Challa thing or whatever? Marvel already said no. Ha ha ha. Okay, whatever. Look, this is not let me pull it up here. I want to make it very clear that this was always a sensitive subject. When it comes to the character and the portrayal of T'Challa, when it comes to the life and work of Chadwick Boseman, this affects people in many different ways. I mean, for me personally, Chadwick Boseman was one of my favorite actors, just period. I had the opportunity to interview him for 5-6 minutes, and when I tell you I was ready to retire, I was done. I was like, "Yo, I made it. I did it." Because that's how much I revered him as from a professional side. And when I heard about his passing, it crushed me. It crushed me. I mean, like I've never really cried over celebrities, but I cried over Chadwick. Like that hurt because I could see myself in him. He felt like a brother in a sense. Like he felt like somebody that you knew, and the fact that he would take on these roles that were iconic, it was always something like, man, I love what he was doing professionally because you could tell he always put his all into his work. So I've also met Ryan Coogler. I met him when he came to Chicago for Creed, and this was when he only had one movie under his belt. That's all he had. He only did Fruitvale Station. I loved it. It was a great movie. And then he came to Chicago for Creed, and I thought it was hilarious because everybody during that screening, they were running to Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson because they were there too. Everybody was running to them, and they just left Ryan Coogler just standing there. He was like, like you got the whole director just there standing there. And I walked up to him, and we just chatted for like, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, just talking about the film, talking about, his passion for it, how he got into it. And it was like, just off of that quick conversation, I was just like, this brother is genuine. And what we just saw here, I don't believe he's lying. I don't believe he's being disingenuous. I believe he believes everything that he's saying. At the same time, and I don't have the time to dissect and go through every single thing here. But at the same time, I respectfully disagree with a lot of the potential decisions that he's going to make for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. A lot of this is based off of past interviews. A lot of this is based off of things that Marvel has said officially. So for example, shifting the focus over to the mantle and not the person, not the characters, or exploring more of Wakanda, which he just reiterated right there. I've shown you guys polls that have been taken online where people have demonstrated and said they don't care about exploring more of Wakanda. Doesn't mean it's not important. They just don't care about it like that. They don't care who is under the mantle, but they are curious to see what Marvel's going to do with Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa. They want to know what's going to happen. And again, for some of you that might not know, the whole idea behind recast T'Challa, it's very simple. It's not about trying to actually, matter of fact, let me just show you, because it's important to have this context before we really get into the trailer. And you can go to the trailer to the petition here and read it for yourself. It's change.org/recast T'Challa. And it's very simple. It's very, I've literally made this excuse proof. So if you're one of those people that are like, I don't think they should do it. No. These are very easy things that you really can't argue against, because recast T'Challa is not saying it has to be immediate. No one is saying that you have to, you must. It'd be nice if they recast it immediately. It'd be nice, but it doesn't have to be. This is not saying that nobody else can have the mantle. That's not what this is saying. That's not what recast T'Challa stands for. We're not saying that Shuri or somebody else can't be Black Panther. This is not recast Black Panther. It's recast T'Challa. It's the character that is important. That's the point. And it's asking for Marvel not to use the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman and use it as a plot device in their movies. Why? Because let me just put it this way. It's very unsettling, potentially, if Marvel were, and I haven't watched this trailer, so I don't know yet. I'm just saying what I've been saying for years, or for months and years now. It's very unsettling if Marvel were to take Chadwick Boseman's real life tragedy and force it into their fictional storytelling. That, to me, is problematic in a number of different ways. One, you have, well, you know what? I will save that because I'm gonna get a little bit too into it. I know that. Then you also have the final thing, which we're just asking is just continue the portrayal of Chadwick Boseman. That's all we asking. That's all we asking. But anyway, I think it's time for us to watch this trailer, because it's just time. Let me see if is this it? I don't know if. Hold on. Let me load it up here first because I don't want to play the wrong thing. I really hope it's not. I hope it's not as bad as I fear. I hope not. All right. Let's get it going. All right. Let's give this a watch. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, trailer that everybody's been waiting for. Here we go.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say.
Okay, Namor.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
And when I wake up,
So this is what I want to get to that part again. I need to. I'm gonna be very honest. I want to give Marvel, part of me wants to give them a sliver of hope, maybe that maybe, because when they all dressed in white and all that stuff, maybe this is a flashback. Maybe this is a way for them to kind of be like, he passed away during the blip. Maybe. But at the same time, what is the message that we're sending with this trailer? What is the message that we're telling people to come and look at? Now, was this put up during the blip, like before the blip, when he was snapped away? Because I've said this before. If they killed T'Challa, according to some of the rumors and stuff, after Endgame, if they kill him after Endgame, that means he would have died 3 times, according to Wakanda. Because the first time he died was when he got thrown over the waterfall. Wakanda mourned for him. They were sad. They thought he died. Now, of course, towards the end of the movie, he came back, and that wasn't the case. Second time, he got turned to dust for 5 years, and he was gone. Is that mural put up during those 5 years? Is there a funeral procession because of what happened during those 5 years? Or did they just say, forget it, it's all good, we're just going to skip over that, and then we're going to flash and jump forward to the end of Endgame? After that, after T'Challa is just fine with his family, after he's back on the throne, and we just going to kill him again and have a third mourning of the country? Are they going to show that if that's the case? I've said a long time ago that it's incredibly unsettling if they go ahead and kill this character off for a number of reasons. And I know that there's some people in here right now that don't know those reasons. And because they don't know those reasons, you're just going to eat up whatever Marvel tells you. If Marvel says this is a tribute and this is great, you're just going to sit there and say, this is good. This was good, right? Like, this was good. Let me tell you why it's not that great. For one, Chadwick Boseman himself, and we've gone through this, so I'm going to give you the spark notes, the quick notes. Chadwick Boseman expressed that as an actor, he wanted people to see the role and not him. So if you are of the thinking that Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa are one and the same and no one else can do it but Chadwick, you're saying that he failed as an actor. You're saying, Chadwick, the one job that you had, you failed because I can't separate you from the character. And that's what Chadwick wanted to do. When people were upset, when people were afraid, when he was losing weight and everything, he contacted a journalist and told them, hey, you know what? It is the job of an actor for people to see the role and not me. So if you're sitting here of one of those people that think Chadwick and T'Challa, they the same to me. You're saying he failed because that's not what he tried to do. And Chadwick is not necessarily, that's not the way he wanted to do things. He wanted us to see the role. And what do I mean by that? He wanted us to see when he played Thurgood Marshall, he wants you to see who Thurgood Marshall is. When he played James Brown, he wanted you to see who James Brown was. When he played Jackie Robinson, he wanted you to know who Jackie Robinson is. He wanted you to know who T'Challa was. T'Challa's story is not done in the MCU. It is not even remotely complete in the MCU. What you saw in Black Panther was literally the beginning of who and what T'Challa is. You don't know what T'Challa will be like as a king. You don't know what he'll be like as a husband. You don't know what he'll be like as a father. You don't know what he'll be like as a diplomat. You don't know what T'Challa is going to be like when he has to face Wakanda, when he makes decisions that Wakanda doesn't like. You know, like opening up the country to the world. You have no idea how he's going to be. So if you think, oh no, we got a solo movie and we had a couple cameos, that didn't tell us nothing. It tells you nothing about him. That's like sitting here thinking, well, we had Iron Man 1 and we had Avengers. So if Tony Stark is dead, if he was gone, oh well, we're done, right? No, that's not how that would work. Imagine thinking you knew everything about Captain America before Winter Soldier came out. You think that really would have been the end of his story, where he doesn't even get to be with Peggy and all that? T'Challa's story is not done. That's just one slice. That's one part of the equation. Chadwick wanted you to see the role because, according to his agent, he wanted people to, he only took roles that he found to be very important. That's why he took all those iconic roles as James Brown, Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall, and T'Challa, because he understood the history of T'Challa. T'Challa, for some of you that might not know this, T'Challa was the very first Black superhero in mainstream comics, and he was created to be Black representation in a positive light. He is literally Black history. The same way Thurgood Marshall and Jackie Robinson are Black history. That is T'Challa. Chadwick knew this. That's why, even on his estate, and I'm going to pull this up for the people because I know there's some people in here right now. You're new, you don't know these things. So I'm going to try and take this moment just to bring you up to speed. On Chadwick's, when he was about to pass away, after he passed away, they said that it was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. They mentioned all those other things that he did, but they posted a separate line to say it was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. So if you are comfortable with Marvel potentially killing him off, explain to me how it's an honor to kill the character that this actor wanted to bring to life. Because the true honor is continuing someone's work, not putting it on a shelf or putting them on a mural and saying, hey, thanks for what you did. At least we can look up at you once in a blue moon. Never mind the rest of your story. Never mind what the actor actually was working towards. Let's not forget, Chadwick Boseman was fighting through cancer since 2016, and he passed away in 2020, which means for 4 years, he was playing this role and putting his all into the role. He was doing everything he could to give us more of T'Challa. And some people are comfortable thinking that ending that role is an honor. Explain that to me. Explain to me how an artist creates some work, and when the artist passes away, we go and destroy the work. Tell me how that's responsible. Tell me how that's good. I've told you the example of Walt Disney. He had a dream. I want to make Walt Disney Land and I want to make Walt Disney World. He died after Walt Disney Land was created. He never got to see Walt Disney World. Do you think it would have been an honor or a tribute if they never continued his work and they never continued his vision? Would that have really been a tribute? Just because someone says something is an honor or a tribute doesn't mean that it is. We also know that Chadwick's own brother, his older brother, who's known Chadwick all his life, not just 5-6 years, working in movies, but all Chadwick's life, Derek Boseman has already come out and said, hey, my brother would have wanted this role recast. Why? Because Chadwick understood the level of inspiration that the role of T'Challa had on young children. Can we not forget the fact that these heroes are created for the sake of being role models for other people? That's why we have them. What exactly is the lesson that we're teaching by saying like, oh, sorry, your fictional hero just died because the actor died? How many heroes, how many characters would we have if they were dependent on the actors who played them? We would not even have Henry Cavill if because of Christopher Reeve. We wouldn't even have a James Bond given all the people that have played them. Fictional characters are always meant to outlive the actual real actors. That's always been the case. Why do we still have people playing Macbeth? Why do we still have people doing Hamlet? Because it's always about the character and the story that matters. So you can miss me with the whole, but it's the MCU and it's different. That's not, it's no different. People, human beings have been telling stories with fiction for like forever. For them to be hindered on only the actor and the actor themselves, they also believe that, you know what? Why don't you give this role to another black actor? Because that's what Chadwick lived his life doing. Chadwick lived his life going back to his school, going back to help other actors, to give them opportunities. You don't think it's a prime opportunity for another black actor to step into the first leading black role? This is the first leading black role of T'Challa. You don't think that's a good thing to keep that going? But this is what they want to promote. And again, they're promoting this. Why is this even in the trailer? Why are you even showing this? Now, I hope that this is something like, oh, this is during the blip and it's something else. It's a flashback. I hope that's the case. But if it's not, and I honestly, even if it is, it's still in poor taste because the vast majority of people, again, according to different polls, a vast majority of people are not going into this movie just, for the action. A vast majority of people are going in to see how is Marvel going to deal with the passing of Chadwick Boseman. What are they going to do? And let's be honest, a lot of us in here right now, that is the number one question we want to know. What are they going to do in the movie to address the big absence of the lead actor, the lead character in their movie? And now that you're promoting the fact that maybe he's dead and gone, and look at that mural because he's dead. Are you really advertising and monetizing off of this man's death? Are you really doing that? I don't care if it's for a good reason. I don't care if their hearts are in the right place. Are y'all really advertising and promoting something that is already highly anticipated? Are you really promoting more Black death? For some of y'all that are not Black, by the way, most Black people, we've already are very accustomed to Black death. We're very accustomed to Black trauma. We don't need that to be replicated in our fictional stories. That should be our fantasies. Why can't we have our fantasies? This is a fictional character we're talking about. Why do we have to relive and double down on the fact that this actor who died and we mourned for him, we grieved for him? I just showed y'all how they had little kids mourning for T'Challa because Chadwick passed away. They did that in 2020. Why do we have to do this again? 2 years later. All the people, again, there's some new people in this chat right now. And I know some of y'all don't understand. You guys are like, no, it's fine to recast. I want you to explain that to me. Explain to me why it is that we have to relive this man's death again after we've collectively mourned for him in 2020 when he died. Why do we have to do this again? Why are you okay and comfortable with another black man dying as if it doesn't happen on the news every freaking day? Why are you comfortable with it? And if you are comfortable with it, I want you to ask yourself why that is. Because I'm not okay with this. This is something that people have been waiting for 50 years to have this character get on screen. 50 years. 50. That's half a century people have waited to have this character on screen. And when we finally get it, and keep in mind, this is fiction, you want to take it away. But hey, we're going to get a good story, right? Hey, we're getting Namor, right? Hey, there was explosions and shiny things in the movie, right? Oh, but I love this one. But what about Shuri? Shuri will get the mantle, right? Let me explain why that is an irrelevant point. Because it's not about the mantle. You don't care about mantles. You never have. No, none of y'all. None of y'all have gone to one movie. None of y'all have paid money to go see something about a mantle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but nobody has paid money for a 007 movie. Y'all have paid money for James Bond movies because the characters always define the mantles. So I don't care if Shuri gets the mantle. I'm happy for her to get the mantle. That does not mean that you have to get rid of T'Challa in order for that to happen. Read a comic book. This substitutionary stuff is not okay with me. Because black representation, which is already limited, which is already working from behind, the last thing we need to do is take one of our leading characters off the board just to promote someone else. Where the other alternative is, we can push both of them. Did we not see both characters highlighted and supported in the first movie? Last time I checked, black women were at the forefront and they were getting celebrated in the first Black Panther movie, and it was a T'Challa movie and he was there. That lets us know that these things can coexist. So no, I'm very not okay with the fact that this is potentially advertising and promoting this black man's death and playing off of that emotion. I don't care if they call it a tribute. It's tasteless. It is insensitive. And I ask you this, empathy. I want you to put a little bit of empathy in this. What if you were his family? What if you were his family? Because according to records anyway, we don't know if Marvel's work with the family or not. We don't know. And no, the family does not have to have absolute say. It's not their property. I get that. But if you're going to dedicate this movie to this man, if you're going to do that, don't you think that maybe kind of sort of you would want to make sure that everything's in line with the people that were closest to him? Because I've said this before, Marvel controls Black Panther, they control T'Challa, they control all of that stuff. This is their property to do. But if you're going to dedicate this to Chadwick Boseman, if you're going to play on the heartstrings and the emotions of this man's real life tragedy into your movie, shouldn't you at least on record have the family support there? Because golly, I could not imagine if I was like one of the family members. I'm grieving my brother, my uncle, my whoever. I'm grieving this loved one. And all of a sudden, this billion-dollar company is about to make a whole movie off of his image. And guess what? We're going to double down on this. I know you grieve for him in 2020, but we're going to grieve about him again in 2022. And according to Nate Moore, the Marvel executive, hey, it's cathartic. right? Because that's how y'all grieve, right? I don't know if anybody has lost a loved one or not, but have you ever lost a loved one and then, I don't know, seen it portrayed on the big screen for the public, the masses to see, and then all of a sudden you have to relive all that again? Has anyone actually thought about the children? Like, has anyone thought about the kids that actually did mourn Chadwick Boseman? Did we think about like the effect that's going to have on them? I get it. Hey, we're adults, right? As adults, we should be able to be responsible for our own feelings. We should be able to manage and deal with those things responsibly on our own. But why are we doing this for this platform that's really meant for the youth? T'Challa has always been an inspiration for young children, especially young Black children. Why is it that they can't have their fantasy go on? Are we so worried that they're going to be like, well, the real actor died, so why would kids don't care about that? If you tell a kid, hey, that's Batman, they're going to be like, oh, okay, that's Batman. They don't care if it's in the same continuity. They don't care if it's a different actor. Yo, you told me that that's my favorite character and that character is there. You tell me that's Clark Kent Superman? I don't care if it's Brandon Routh. I don't care if it's Henry Cavill. I don't care if it's Christopher Reeve. I believe that's Clark Kent Superman. Do you not suspend belief when you go into these movies in the first place? Y'all sit here and subscribe to magic, time travel, multiverses, talking raccoons, talking trees, and you got a problem seeing a different actor in the role? Really? An actor that you already grieved for? Who's walking into Black Panther 2 not knowing what happened to the lead actor? Who's not knowing this at this point? This is one of the reasons why I've said Marvel can do whatever they want. Marvel can explain away however and whatever they want because it's fiction. And because it's fiction, there's literally a plethora, a multitude of different options that they can take. I literally just dropped a video called The Blip Theory, which just gives just one of like a billion different ways that Marvel could go through and address the passing of Chadwick Boseman or of T'Challa or whatever. Rather than, because listen, at this point, the only thing, the legacy that they're leaving Chadwick at this point, the only legacy that T'Challa has, he's spent more time dead than he's been the king. Think about that for a second. He spent more time being dead than actually being king of Wakanda. But that's the legacy? That's the way we tribute him? That's, y'all happy with that? He spent 5 years as just being dust and dead, and now potentially killed again. And he was king for like a year or two, maybe 3. Oh, but hey, maybe they'll give him a son. Maybe we'll have T'Challa Jr., and maybe that'll carry on the legacy. That's great. Let's also continue that Black fatherless child trope. Because, you know, why do Black people need fathers? That's not a big deal, right? You see it all the time, right? Single parents, that's got to be the thing, right? That's got to be the norm, right? That's what has to be portrayed on screens for when it comes to Black representation. It's nothing different than what you see in music videos or, you know, in reality shows, right? We can't have an actual wholesome relationship or a wholesome depiction of a Black royal family. We got to just take it down a notch, right? Let's throw in some of that Black trauma. They're used to that. Let's throw in some of the broken households because, hey, we're just going to take the father out the picture. Y'all already killed T'Chaka. You already killed N'Joku. You already killed like everybody, all the other Black fathers. Why not? Keep it going. Keep it going. And I say this because they have all control over how they want to tell the story. They are not in no corner. Marvel cannot sit here and act like we had no choice. We had to kill T'Challa. They cannot say that. Because it's fiction. Did we not just get done talking about the Secret Wars and the multiverse and all this other stuff? Kang, by the way, Kang the Conqueror, by the way, if you recall, at the end of Loki, what happened? Changed the entire history, entire timeline. Literally everything is different. And you mean to tell me that Marvel had no choice, but this is what they want to promote? This is what they're going to get y'all to go see in the theaters? Y'all have fun with that. Y'all have fun with that. Y'all go ahead and scoop up everything Marvel tells you and say, hey, this is a good thing, so, you should go along with it. I've told y'all this before. I don't care if Marvel has given us the best films that we've seen in history. Marvel is not above reproach. Marvel makes mistakes because they're human, and that's okay. They are human. That does not mean that they deserve our blind faith. It does not mean that we cannot criticize them, because guess what? When they do great things, were we not hyping up? What was that? The She-Hulk trailer? Were we not like super excited about all the other things that they were doing? We can give Marvel praise when they do great things, but when there's other things that are questionable, we can call them out too. And if you have a problem calling them out, I really question your critical thinking. I really do. Now, that does not mean you have to agree with me. You don't have to. You're free to disagree if you like. But again, I'd like for you to answer those questions. Why do we have to double down on Black Death? Why do we have to force the real life tragedy of Chadwick Boseman into this story? How is it that it is an honor to it was an honor for him to bring the character to life, but then they potentially going to kill it? Explain to me how that's an honor. Explain to me how that's a tribute. Explain to me how that's consistent with what Chadwick Boseman would want when his own brother already said that he would want the character to be recast, not just him, but he believes Chadwick would want it recast. And by the way, Chadwick Boseman, knowing that he had cancer while he was fighting it for 4 years, he still had the option in his contract to sign on for Black Panther 3. What does that mean? That means he had full intention of T'Challa continuing. So don't sit here with all this nonsense from anybody if they like to try to fool you and say Chadwick would be okay with this, because we have more evidence to suggest that's not the case. I ain't never seen somebody sign on a long-term contract and then somebody say, oh yeah, they wanted to leave early. They would be okay if we fired them early. What? This is one of the reasons why I started Recast T'Challa. I started the petition because the moment Marvel said that they were not going to recast, the moment they said that, I sat here and thought to myself, either you're going to put the character in the background, or worst case scenario, you might kill the character off. And I started to extrapolate and think, like, what does that really mean? I'm like, my goodness, the kids are not going to have their heroes. This story has not been told. The Black representation that just got made global is now just going to be nothing. It's just going to be downward. I've never seen the recipe of success for any film, and I'll challenge anybody here too. Explain to me any movie that has been a huge, successful blockbuster hit, and they followed up the sequel with only the supporting cast, and that sequel was great. Tell me when that recipe has worked, please. Now, I do not doubt that this movie is going to make money. It is going to make money because a lot of people are not going to listen to me, and that's fine. A lot of people are just going to listen to whatever Marvel says. That's fine. A lot of people are just not also going to know all the facts and stuff that many people have followed with the Recast T'Challa campaign. I get that. But I do question whether this movie is going to repeat what the first one did. Is it going to get a lot of people in the front door? Absolutely. First weekend, yeah, it's going to crush it. It's going to do good. Because people want to see what they're going to do with Chadwick's character. That people want to see that. But are people going to be like selling out theaters? Are they going to be buying them out? Are they going to be bringing their kids to come and watch their favorite hero die again? Like, y'all cool with that? Are people going to be watching this multiple times? I told y'all before, one of my very first watch parties I ever threw was for Black Panther. I bought out a whole theater. I had my church come. I had the kids come. I had my community come. It was fantastic. I can't bring them to this. I'm definitely not bringing them to this. Don't ask me for a watch party. I can't do this because I've seen the looks on little kids' faces when they've seen their heroes on the screen. Why would I want to bring that trauma back up for them? Why? Because Marvel can't like tell a fictional story and allow us to just have a freaking fantasy? Why can't we have our fantasies? We already don't have enough Black representation. And no, Black representation does not mean, well, you got a bunch of Black people, so it's fine, right? No, it also means not just the quantity, but the quality of the roles. T'Challa is a leading character. He is a leading role. The first leading role in the MCU. Nobody can, first of all, everybody doesn't read comics. So it doesn't matter how long the comics have been here. T'Challa started becoming a household name only recently. Shout out to the Recast T'Challa campaign, because now whenever this stuff comes up, T'Challa actually trends. Not Black Panther, not, Wakanda. T'Challa. The quality of the role matters. T'Challa matters. That doesn't mean other people don't matter. It doesn't mean M'Baku doesn't matter or Shuri doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean you can't go have fan favorites of other characters. It just means like, yo, we got this critical character that means a lot, has a lot of heritage, a lot of legacy behind it that has yet to even be seen. Ending that story is not a good option. It's counterproductive. It's taking a step backwards. It's not progress. It doesn't matter who you elevate in the process. It does. You can't have inclusion with exclusion. It just pains me that Chadwick Boseman worked his tail off fighting through cancer, which there are two things I give a ton of respect to, and that's people that serve in the armed forces, military, because they got more guts than me, and people that fight through terminal illnesses and stuff. That's a different level of courage that, and strength that a lot of us can't always fathom. And the fact that this man was getting up, going to work when he could have been chilling, he could have been resting, he could have been enjoying his time with his family. He wanted us to see more T'Challa. He got up while he was sick. He wanted us to go. He went out to go record those final takes for What If with Star-Lord T'Challa, because he said, according to the writers, he wanted us to see a Black man save the galaxy without even the mantle, without even the superpowers of being Black. He wanted a Black man. Chadwick wanted the people to see a Black man saving the universe, no different than Hulk or Iron Man or Captain America, because he understood the importance of the role. This is not something where you're just like, throw it off to some other Black character, because I'm telling you right now, when you casually dismiss the significance of T'Challa in a leading role, you know what you're kind of sort of doing? And it's kind of low-key passive racism. Kind of sort of passive. I know I just triggered somebody right there, but I want you to hear what I'm about to say. The reason why it's kind of passive is because you're going to make Black characters and Black actors replaceable. You're saying it doesn't matter who's under the mantle. As long as I get you to jump around and kick and do fancy things, I don't care who's under the mantle. We already saw the marketing when it came to Black Panther. When it came to a global side, They were hiding the black man's face. They were hiding T'Challa's face in those Asian market posters. Why? Because globally, they didn't think black movies could sell. They didn't think a black character could sell. Now, of course, Black Panther kind of proved them wrong, but that's the reason why you actually want to have this lead role along with others, because we still have to fight this white supremacy ideology that is a global mentality that black is a bad thing, or that any person of color is a scary thing, or it's a failure, or whatever. That's why it is important to recast this role. That's why it is important not to sit here and try and glorify or amplify or exalt or whatever this man's death. You could do a tribute video after the movie, like what Ryan Coogler just did. He said some kind words and all that stuff. That's cool. I got no problem with that. But why are you putting it on the actual film? Why are you including that in the film that people have to pay money for? Are y'all donating some of that to the family? Are y'all donating that to some of the causes that Chadwick was doing? He has a whole foundation. Is money going to that? Is money going to colon cancer research in his name? I just think it comes off very tasteless. That's just me. Okay. Anywho, I see I'm losing people. That's all good. I didn't expect y'all to stay that long anyway. Let me scroll up and get some of these comments here. Yeah, they could miss me on this whole trailer. Whatever. And the sad thing is it's gonna keep other people entertained. And sadly, that's Black history. A lot of times people will ignore trauma. They will ignore representation. They will ignore legacy because they just want to be entertained. They just want a good story. They want the spectacle. They don't care about the rest. I'm not just talking about this can also apply to Black people too. This is not just like only white people or whatever. This is like an everybody thing. The world has been so conditioned to just not care about Blackness that when these type of things come up, oh, why are you complaining about it? Oh, what's the big deal? Oh, you lying, man, whatever. You tripping, man. What's the big deal? Look, if a movie could I've already proved my point before. Movies have impact on real life. Black Panther made a very big cultural impact. It affected how people looked at Black folks. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a Black man that was like a king and a superhero. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a Black woman that was like the smartest person in the world. It shattered some people's conceptions of Blackness. And if you don't believe me about the impact of movies in real life, I've talked about this. Birth of a Nation in the 1920s. I'm not talking about the recent one. The 1920s, Birth of a Nation, that kicked off the KKK. That emboldened lynchings. That got Black people killed because of that movie and the portrayals that it put out there. The damage that movie did on the image of Black people was catastrophic. Black Panther, I'm not saying it's on the same level, but it's trying to do a little bit of good with its imagery, which is why I'm saying recasting keeps that positivity going. It keeps the fantasy going because real life is hard enough. Everybody that need to hear that, they probably gone. I know I got some spicy comments. We finna make time. What time we got? We gonna make time. Hold on. Let me go up. We gonna make some time for some people because I don't know who's talking to me or not, but I'm gonna see who want a little smoke and we could talk to them. Let's see. Oh, y'all had a lot of comments. All right, I'm coming. Let's move. Okay, nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Sorry, I'm going. There's a lot. So, okay, nope, not there. Still going. Okay, nope. Man, all right. I'm trying not to skip nobody, so please be patient. And I do appreciate y'all making y'all time to hang out with me tonight and talk about this. I do encourage you to sign the petition if you haven't. That's change.org/recast T'Challa. And it's very simple. Just all you're saying is you want T'Challa's portrayal to continue. That's all. It has no impact. It does not matter if Marvel already said they're not going to recast. That's not the point. It's a protest. That's all it is. That's how protest works. Protest works by you saying what you want to say, and it doesn't matter. Like I've said it before, do Black lives stop mattering? Do you stop saying Black Lives Matter, even though Black people still get shot by police, unarmed Black people getting shot by police? Like, no, you're going to keep on saying it until, it stops. So for me, anyway, I'm going to keep recast T'Challa until T'Challa's back on screen, one way or another. Man, I can't believe it. I don't know, people like y'all excited. Some people excited to go see this. Like you really are excited to go see this Black character just die again for the third time. You okay with that? Man, I mean, I know they got a multiverse and all that, but Jesus. Dang, I ain't gonna have to. I guess I won't have time to go through all of them. Dang. I'll go through them later. That's fine. If you're still watching, feel free to comment after this. Dang, I really wanted to go through some of them. I saw some people getting spicy. I want to get spicy right back. Who was the first one? Come on now. Damn, it's like 1,000,000 comments in here. What y'all talking about? Where is it? Okay. Yep. Someone called it beautiful. Oh, okay. What were you watching? Yep, it looks like some of the leaks are correct. All right, there we go. Golly, I felt like I climbed forever. I don't think I'm gonna watch the movie, man. All right, hey, I don't blame you. I mean, again, I'm not gonna encourage people to go watch it, and I'm not gonna discourage people from not watching it. Like I said, ask yourself them questions. Ask yourself if this is really something that needs to be seen. I feel for the cast. I really do. I really do feel for the cast, but I also question them too. Like, you were this close to him, and potentially you are gonna put yourself in the mindset of killing him again, because actors have to get into that mindset and stuff. Like, how are you comfortable with that? Like, how are you comfortable re-mourning your friend for months? Because it's not just like, oh, I showed up, shot my shot, and then I'm out. It's every day. Cut, another take, cut. All right, let's do it again. Cut, nope, more tears. Cut, let's do it again. Like, y'all cool with that? Woo, people too comfortable with Black Death, I tell you. Eric, what you got? I hate to say it, man, but this trailer is proving a bigger problem, which is no male representation. Marvel is killing our fathers and male heroes in general, or making them dumb and weak. I'll just say that I understand where you're coming from. I'll just say that, because part of me would like to take a deeper look into this. Because I know some people are referencing Thor. Thor is still like this big man child. Getting rid of the male characters, and again, I've told you this too. When it comes to inclusion, and yes, women, female characters, they should be included. They should be elevated. but it should never be at the expense of the other. We should not have like an either or situation. If women are going to take the spotlight, let them take the spotlight and let the men just step back. But you don't get rid of the men's chair and elevate the women. You don't get rid of like the one black character to elevate another black character. You don't do that substitution stuff. That's not okay. So I feel you on that. I feel you. Antoinette, really trying to digest this since it looks like we're going to be traumatized all over again. Thought they would have known better. This is why I started Recast T'Challa in April of 2021. Because this was before they even started messing with shooting, production, anything. I did it very early so that they could have that opportunity. But, you know, they're going to do what they want to do. I see people are mad about no male representation. Listen, I'm on record. I've just said I want both elevated. I'm not pushing everything. I'm just saying I want both, period. I want black folks to be represented, want men to be represented, I want women, whatever, everything all in between. Just I don't want to have I hate the gender war. I think that's stupid. I hate the idea that we have to sit here and if we say recast T'Challa, people think, oh, well, you just hate women and you don't want Shuri to shine. Like, that is so stupid. It's so stupid. Because if you've read the comics, they both shine. They both take turns. It is fantastic. It's people don't even know what they are missing with stuff. What we got? Cal Payne, thank you so much for that super sticker. I appreciate you. Damn, I wish I could go through everything. I don't know if y'all talking about me or somebody else. So my fault. I can't. Nelson, don't know what to make of the BP2 trailer. Brings out a lot of emotions. I hope the premise of the movie happens during the blip. Recast T'Challa. That's like the littlest, smallest hope that we could have. That's it. I hope it's flashbacks too, but something tells me it might not be. Hope I'm not getting pixelated. Okay, there we go. All right. Prince, what you got? They could have taken their shot with a lot of benefit of the doubt, but that monologue from the Queen crossed the effing line, in my opinion, my white male opinion. Well, hey, yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, right? But like, again, you know, maybe she's talking about she lost a lot from the blip. I hope, because again, I'm just saying, from a narrative standpoint, how many times you gonna make Wakanda mourn? How many times does this country have to mourn for the same person? Like, it's almost becoming a tired joke. And that's why I was talking about legacy. The legacy he has is just the fact that he keeps dying. That's it. T'Challa keeps dying. That's what he's going to be remembered for. Antoinette, just heard what everyone was saying about the blip. With what I just saw, the Queen is on the throne and says she has lost her entire family. That means Shuri is gone as well. So maybe. I mean, I'm still going to give the movie a shot because, you know, obviously I'm a critic. I have to watch it. I have to give it, you know, my critical eye and opinion and all that. But, whew, man, it's going to be a whole lot of hoping and wishing. I'll say that. I will say that. Not a fan of this so far, though. Not a fan. Waleed, thank you. The rumors seem to be true. Sorry to everyone. Yeah, you know, it does seem like, you know, and I have a video on the Black Panther links. If you don't care about spoilers, potential spoilers, let me say that, then you can go ahead and watch it there on my channel. It does talk about some of the things that probably will happen in Black Panther 2. So you could check that out. Let me get one more here. Dorian, what you got? Movies. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean by that. Let's go. Keep going. Maybe I missed something. I don't know if they said that or not. I don't know. What is this? Monica's on Disney Plus. All Maria Rambeau's died. Well, they killing them off. Yeah, why not? Variants. Oh, hey. Yes, please do keep everything respectful. Hopefully, if you agree to disagree, that's totally fine, but no disrespectful stuff in the comments, please. Almost done here. Alib, to echo your words, E-Man, we don't just want but deserve addition and multiplication, not subtraction and division. Yes, save T'Challa. That's been the whole point. Like, white fictional heroes, they get popular because they keep getting recast. That's it. Spider-Man would not be popular if he stopped being recast after the early 2000s. Like, Superman would not be popular if he was not recast over and over and over again. Same for Batman, same for James Bond, same for all these other characters. Like, recasting keeps the legacy going. It keeps them relevant, keeps both the character and the actors relevant. Didn't nobody forget Sean Connery just because started off as James Bond? Didn't nobody forget him just because Daniel Craig took over? It doesn't matter if it's a different continuity or different it doesn't matter. You still know who James Bond is. And that's the point. T'Challa deserves the same respect. First leading black superhero in comics. Sim, my 11-year-old said that he wished there was another T'Challa after seeing the trailer. He was really disappointed. Thanks for the show tonight. See, this is what, like, this is the part that hurts me. Is that this young man, this child is gonna have to sit here and like have to deal with this again. And probably at age 9, probably was sad when T'Challa died the first time. I know a lot of other kids were. Thank you for that, Sim. Lamar, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that contribution. We got Puma. What you got? This is also disrespectful to Jack King Kirby, who wanted and created T'Challa for black representation, to represent us in Marvel Comics. Recast T'Challa, honor the Panther. Yeah, I've told you this. This is Jack Kirby. The story is that he was looking around in the 1960s. So this is during the civil rights era, Martin Luther King Jr., all of that. He saw that a lot of readers were black, and they didn't have anyone that looked like them. So he created T'Challa. He didn't create a mantle. That's not what he did. He didn't say, hey, let me create a whole bunch of black characters and we just gonna juggle the mantle around. He created T'Challa, who happened to have the mantle. The mantle was always secondary. He defined what Black Panther was. He defined what Black Panther is. Every time they talked about other Black Panthers, it was always back to, but how does this affect T'Challa? The character was literally created to be positive black representation. Once again, black history. So yeah, it is kind of a slap in the face to just get rid of this character. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's not enough to just pass the mantle along. It's not enough at all. Sure, Marvel Disney is okay killing the first black character. Yeah, apparently so. But hey, it's a tribute. It's in honor of Chadwick. We don't care what Chadwick actually says. We don't care what his brother actually says. We don't care what he was actually fighting for to give people more T'Challa. It's a tribute. Don't y'all forget it. It's an honor. This is how it preserves his legacy, by stopping his story. Because, legends continue when they stop telling their stories, right? Thank you for that. Let's see. Sure, I saw a lot of reviewers, including black ones, buying into this. Yeah, I know that was gonna happen because there are some people that, one, they don't know what Chadwick actually believed. Two, they just don't care. Three, they don't care or listen to what his brother talked about. Four, they don't care about what he was actually striving for. And five, they just gonna eat up whatever Marvel says. And I guarantee you, a lot of them are going to be like, ha, 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 recast the T'Challa movement. We told you so. We told you get over it. Ha, 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 because they ignorant like that. And yes, I'm going to call them ignorant because they are the ones that don't realize how we're fighting for something that they claim they also want, which is representation, which is inspiration for children. We're not over here, trying to, clamor for this stuff for self-appeasement. It's not just about, oh, I'm a fan and I want my comic stories. That's not what this is about. It's about honoring this man's work. It's about honoring this character's legacy. It's about honoring the people and the impact that the film and the characters had. It's about something bigger than just us. But hey, go ahead and show for Marvel if you like. That's fine. That's the prerogative. They have every right to feel that way. Let me make that very clear. They have every right to feel that way if they want to. They can think and feel that killing off T'Challa potentially is an honor to Chadwick. They have every right to feel that way. But I will say that they will have a harder challenge to explain those feelings with the mountain of evidence that suggests it's not a good idea and it's actually counterproductive. This is one of the reasons why when you do bring up a lot of issues that Recast the T'Challa movement does bring up, people just move the goalposts. When you say recasting actually keeps people relevant, what happens? Oh, well, different continuity, so it doesn't count. When you say, oh, well, if you're saying that this is a dedication to Chadwick, but his brother, who knew him better than anybody in Marvel combined, his brother said that Chadwick would want to recast. Oh, well, his family doesn't matter. It's up to Marvel. They're just going to keep moving the goalposts because people don't want to deal with logic and facts when it comes to emotion. It's also why I wanted this whole movement to be based on positivity and love and respect, because it is what it is. But some people just, it's hard for people to counter what they believe. If people believe Marvel is so good, if people believe Marvel can do no wrong, there's nothing you can show them or tell them contrary to make them believe otherwise. Not to get political, but we have video evidence of a whole attack that happened on a government property, and you have people that are just not going to believe what they see plain as day. People going to believe what they want to believe. Paris, what you got? I was feeling the same way today, E-Man, during my stream, trying to explain this to people, and they still do not understand. I'm like, how many times does he need to die? Then Chadwick in real life dies. Yeah, I don't know why people are not understanding the fact that, like, T'Challa just keeps dying. He just keeps on dying. That's not okay because he's a fictional character and he doesn't have to die. He can be reprised by someone else. And even if you don't want to do it now, that's okay too. You got a whole time traveling villain named Kang that's changing up history. You mean to tell me that you couldn't just change up history and recast the character at that point? You don't think we would have bought that? It's so easy because it's fiction. We believe anything in fiction. But people are creating these weird obstacles in their minds to make all these mental gymnastics in their minds that they just can't handle seeing another actor in the role. Yes, you can. I promise you can. Because history has proven that we get over these things all the time. You mean to tell me we wouldn't have seen somebody else play Joker after Heath Ledger? Because I guarantee you, if we kept that standard, there would be no Heath Ledger. Because before Heath Ledger, people didn't want to see another Joker because Jack Nicholson killed it. We are constantly proven wrong every single time when we sit here and say, can't nobody else do this. Unless you're psychic or omniscient, you have no idea if that's true or not. And again, I challenge people, why are you so okay with seeing this black character that's supposed to be historical, that's supposed to be legacy, that had all the potential in the world to be the next leading Tony Stark, Captain America, whatever for the MCU? Why are you okay with him potentially dying 3 times? But Marvel said it's cool, so I guess we roll with it, right? Thank you for that, Paris. Ashura, the leaks were right, and Ramonda was flashback. Maybe. I hope so. I hope all that was a flashback. I hope so. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm still holding a little teeny weeny beady bit of faith that we're doing a little bit of that, but that they're gonna hold it during the blip. But at the same time, I don't know. I will make my final judgment, of course, when I actually get to the movie and see it. But yikes. Mark, what you got? It's on Hollywood to correct the damage they have done with racism. Hollywood is who pushed racism across the world. So it's on Hollywood to fix. This is what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying. This is why Black Panther broke the mold. Black Panther, shattered the myth that black movies, black characters, black centered stories don't sell. Black Panther was it. This is why you don't want to risk anything with this franchise. And by getting rid of the main lead character, that is a risk. Sorry, giving him a son potentially, it's not good. How long do we have to wait for that kid to grow up? How long do we have to wait until that kid can carry in his father's legacy? What are you doing? What are you doing? You have everything. The people that waited 50 years to see this character on screen, they got to wait another 20 to see them come back. And Marvel ain't going to reboot. We just talked about all these crazy things that they about to do. They not finna reboot. You know how much material they got? There's no reason Marvel ain't got to reboot nothing for another 100 years. That's how many stories and plot lines they got. And all these different things they doing. They do not have to reboot in our lifetime. So we have to be okay with the fact that our first black leading superhero has to be gone. Not cool. But yeah, it's definitely on Hollywood. And that's why I push them and I urge them that they need to do better. Sure, currently reading old Priest run of Black Panther. Yeah, Priest run was classic. Hunland, classic. That's it. That's it. They're great. Deborah, thank you so much. Need T'Challa in this movie going forward. Recast T'Challa. I agree. They need him. I pray that this is a flashback and it's that at least parts of it are set in the blip. And I don't know. T'Challa is kidnapped by Skrulls or something. I don't know. But oof. Thank you for that. Sure, E-Man, you convinced me years ago on Recast. You were right. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Listen, I just wanted people to understand that there's a different side of this because I knew Marvel was going to try and sell us something different. I knew Marvel, once they said no recast, I'm like, wait a minute. Are y'all about to kill this character? Don't do that. Please don't. Whatever y'all do, y'all want to put T'Challa on ice. Y'all want to put him in a coma. Y'all want to put him on the side for one movie. Fine. But don't end the character. But we'll see if that happens. Thank you for that, Ashura. Appreciate you. Back at it. Kevin Feige's gonna regret it. Possibly. I said that too. Like, I do not want Recast T'Challa to be and I told you so. That's not what I did not want that. I created this in April to give Marvel time to make changes. And I wanted to give Marvel the perfect excuse to get ahead of it. I wanted Marvel to make me look foolish. I wanted Marvel to be like, we never kill off T'Challa. You did all that for nothing. I would take that straight to the chin and be like, you got me, Marvel. But secretly, I'd be like, whew, thank goodness. That's what I wanted. I wanted Marvel to really come out, and I hope that sliver, that 1% chance, I hope it's still in there somewhere, that they would not have to sit here 4 or 5 years from now, turn around and be like, man, we really should have recast T'Challa. I hope we don't get that. Because I don't want to have to say I told you so. I don't want to have to say that. Thank you for that. Kyrie, thank you so much. I'm gonna see if I can find your comment. But thank you for that. Appreciate you. Oh my God, bro. Eaton. My God, bro. Thank you so much, man. That's man for the culture. Hey, thank you for that, man. For real, for real. This is wow. Bro, thank you for that. I know you always be coming through and hooking us up, man. Thank you so much for that. For real, for real. I appreciate you. Trouble Clef with the super sticker. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that too. My goodness. Eli, what you got? Let's see. The trailer looks good, but I'm feeling too many funeral vibes, which is not good. Why do black fans have to settle for 50 when we can have 100? This is what I'm talking about with quality and quantity. Quality versus quality. You would never see this treatment for white popular superheroes. Ever. You would never see this with white popular superheroes. Can we please just be honest about this? You think if Tom Holland died, God forbid, you think if he passed away, that Marvel would not continue with Spider-Man? You don't think that they would still have Peter Parker continue in some way? Sure, they might bring up Miles, and that's great, but you don't think they would find a way to bring Peter Parker back? That's their bread and butter. What do you mean? If God forbid, I don't know, Mark Ruffalo passed away, you don't think that we gonna get another Hulk? You don't think they're gonna find somebody else to play Hulk? Fan favorite, popular character. You don't think that they're gonna find somebody to play that role? And I try to challenge people with this idea that Marvel talked about. Hey, Chadwick was so iconic in the role, we couldn't recast. Pause for a second, because that goes both ways. If he's so iconic, then if you replace him, it shouldn't matter. Right? Because if you replace him with a different actor and recast, who's going to forget the iconic performance from Chadwick? It goes both ways. If he was so good, he's never going to be forgotten. Even if somebody else picks up the baton and plays the role, right? Thank you, Eli. Appreciate you. Rego, what you got? The Queen saying that she lost all her children may indicate that maybe part of the movie occurs during the blip. I really hope so. I hope that's the case. They could at least introduce a variant in the post credits. I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine with all of it. Again, I still don't like that they're advertising this. I still don't like that they're marketing this, even if it is during the blip. Now, if it's during the blip, that'll save the movie, in my opinion. If it is during the blip, that will save the movie. And I'm praying that that's the case. But I'm still very uncomfortable with the fact that they put this in the trailer, because now it's playing on that whole Chadwick died, come one, come all, come and watch this movie, and let's all make money off of it. That might not be their intention, but it is what's happening. It's still happening. I am not saying Marvel is cold-hearted and uncaring and all. I'm not saying none of that, because I believe Marvel has their hearts in the right place. They think they are doing the right thing, but at the same time, you are making money off of this man's death because you chose to force this real life situation into the fictional storytelling that you have all control over. We don't have control over real life. We do have control over the fictional stories that we tell and that we put in front of people for profit. What did they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So just because you mean well doesn't mean you do well. I'm right there with you, though. I'm right there with you. Thank you so much for that. Echo, what you got? E-Man, your mod's tripping. I 100% agree, but I'm in time. I don't know. I don't know. I trust my mods. If something was happening, I don't know. But I empower my mod squad, so if things are going crazy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave that up to them. But thank you so much for that. Let's see. ICP, what you got? Can you imagine if Mark Hamill died after the first Star Wars and George Lucas killed Luke Skywalker to tribute him? Where would Star Wars be without Skywalker? Well, let's see. We would not have the prequels. We would not have Star Wars Clone Wars. We would not have the Rise of Skywalker. So I think that might actually be a good thing. Yeah, we wouldn't have anything after that. It'd be done. Star Wars would just be a trilogy and it would be done. Because golly, if it ain't for the Star Wars Skywalker name, that's it. But yeah, if I just really wish people would take an honest look at how our behavior and mindsets are when we're talking about movies and characters. We suspend belief the moment you turn on a movie, the moment you step into a theater, you are turning your brain off to the point where you are just going to go for a fantasy ride. You are going to suspend belief and say, hey, these real life people, they about to play these fake people on the screen. I want us to be honest and stop acting like people are not sophisticated enough to understand the level of nuance of, hey, something in real life happened and that was terrible. But the thing that's happening on screen right now, it might be for a different purpose, but we can continue going on because it's all fantasy and fiction. Usually, these movies are meant to be an escape. Usually. But I guess not. I guess we have to force real life into fiction now. Kyrie, Yolande Noel would be perfect recast of T'Challa. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yolande Noel, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Trevante Rhodes, listen, there are plenty of talented black actors out there that can take up the role, and that opportunity should go to another black actor, because we've already talked about how leading roles in Marvel, period, a leading role in Marvel means something. Tom Holland was doing backflips in his backyard, not doing nothing in the acting world until he became Spider-Man. Chris Pratt, nobody really cared about him. He was funny in Parks and Rec or whatever, but once he became Star-Lord, oh my God, now he Mario. Chris Hemsworth, man, he kind of shaky in every other thing he do, but my goodness, the fact that he is Thor, that is his bread and butter. When you get a Robert Downey Jr., my man was in and out of jail, on drugs, alcoholic, all that stuff. Second he became Iron Man, he killing it. Even the movies he does outside of the Marvel, they don't do that well, but my goodness, he was Tony Stark and he made that Tony Stark money. A leading role in Marvel means something. You don't just get rid of that, especially if it's a leading role for a minority character. Because it's not like they passing them out like hotcakes. You don't have that many black minority characters headlining big movies. They'll give it to them on the little Disney Plus shows, but TV is right here. Movies are right here. Everybody don't watch TV, but a lot of people watch movies. All right. Raymond, seeing black comic book fans and even Black Panther fans okay with this move rubs me the wrong way. I don't know if I can watch this movie. Yeah, some people are going to be okay with it. This is why, I've told people that recast T'Challa is not going to stop just because Marvel said they're not going to recast. It's not going to stop just because the movie is done in production. It's not going to stop until T'Challa gets back on screen. And while we're doing this, we're also going to be educating people on what Chadwick said, what he believed, what his family thought, the meaning of T'Challa, the meaning of losing that critical role for Black representation, what it means for young Black children and other children as well that look up to T'Challa. We're going to keep talking about it because a lot of people are still uninformed and they're just going to roll with whatever Marvel says. That's just how they feel. Thank you for that, Raymond. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Marcus, bro, just because, man, come on through, bro. Thank you so much for that, man. That is too much, man. Golly, man, y'all just be doing it, man. Thank you, man. For real, for real. You always be coming through, you know, with the solid chats, man. I really do appreciate that, man. For real, for real. And shout out to everybody, man. For real, like. Y'all don't have to be here. Look, we got 700 people here. I know we lost like half of them, but it's all good. Look, this is double what we usually get. You know, so like I just want to say I appreciate so many of y'all for just being here and chiming in. God, bro, come on, Market, bro. You ain't gotta do this, man. For the rewatch too, man. Thank you, man. See this. Man, you're a real one, bro. For real, for real. Thank you so much, man. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but man, thank you. For real. That it means a lot. It really does. It really does. Y'all don't, you know, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Dave, man, thank you. My man Dave, business bully. They recast Darren from Bewitched, recast T'Challa. Yeah. People get recast every day, B. People get recast all the time. And we keep going because we're in it for the characters. We still remember the actors, but we in it for the characters and the story. When you don't recast, basically what you're saying is T'Challa doesn't matter. What you're saying is his story doesn't matter because you're not going to finish it. You're not going to complete it. You could say he's important by tributing him, but you're also saying he does not matter. You're also saying that he doesn't matter enough to complete his story. Why did they recast the Hulk? They didn't recast the Hulk because it was different continuity or nothing. It's the same continuity. But the reason why they recast, as a matter of fact, it's not even just the Hulk. Whether it's the Hulk, whether it's Rhodey, War Machine, whether it's Dumbledore when the actor died and they recast the Harry Potter actor, whether it's Spartacus, the lead actor who died from cancer, and they recast the lead actor. Everybody gets recast because you determine the character and their story matters. And it has to continue. You can't have a Spartacus story without Spartacus. So you have to recast when the actor dies. You can't have a Harry Potter movie without Dumbledore. So you recast when the actor dies. How you going to have a Black Panther story without T'Challa? And just say, oh, but it's about the mantle. It ain't never been about the mantle. Nothing has been successful being about mantles. It's all, pick your stories. It's always the people and the characters. And the character and person of T'Challa matters. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you doing your business thing, man. I see you. Sure, what you got? Lots of white men and women recast over decades, but one T'Challa shows up portrayed by Boseman, but then he died. No recast. Yeah. I don't know why this has to be different. I don't know why it has to. We have a long history of showing people being recast and what that does. And what does it do? It makes them popular. It makes them relevant. It keeps them in people's memories, and it keeps them It makes him popular. Thank you for that, Ashura. Oh my God, Neely, come on, y'all. Come on, man. It's too much, man. Oh, hey, I hope everyone is in good spirits despite the obvious from the trailer. I just now coming into the live. I was streaming PCAF, Holy Convocation. So sorry if this was already asked, but in the trailer, Ramonda stated her entire family is gone, so they killed Shuri too. I don't know. My God. First of all, bro, thank you so much for this. Like, you guys really do show, your support, and I really do appreciate it. Like, I don't ever want people to think I take any of this for granted. I never expect y'all to like give super chats. Y'all don't ever see me ask. I've never asked y'all for money, like ever. So when I tell you like I sincerely appreciate it, I really do. Because I do this for my love and passion for the culture. I do it for my love and passion for entertainment, for movies. I love this stuff. But the fact that y'all show love back, it's really does mean a lot, but yeah, I don't know what to make of Queen Ramonda's comment. I mean, she lost T'Chaka too. She lost her husband. I hope she means this during the blip. Because she technically did lose everyone at that point. I really, 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 really hope that is what they're talking about. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for that, Cornelius. I really appreciate that, man, for real. Dorian, for some good vibes. Thank you, Dorian. I do appreciate that. Back to back. All right. Thank you again. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. All right, my man, Mr. Bobby Wright. If Tom Holland retired right now, you telling me they wouldn't recast Peter Parker? Makes sense that it's about the character and not the actor. He wanted the character to continue. Recast T'Challa. Yes, he did. Yes, Chadwick wanted T'Challa to keep going. That's, again, the man was fighting cancer. His body was fighting against him, and he fought against his body to go give us more T'Challa. That's where his mindset was at. He could have stayed at home. He could have chilled. He could have done whatever. He could have spent more time with his family. But he wanted that. He wanted to give that to the world. And we sitting here, yeah, thanks for that. Let's put it on the shelf and give you a nice mural. Oh, thank you so much. Sure, a sad thing about the trailer, capitalists did this. Well, they're going to make money. And this is, again, a lot of people, some people are going to be very comfortable with this. And I'm just asking, how is this not exploitive? How is it not? You're advertising this, and I just want to know, how is it not exploiting his real life death? Nate Moore said he did not want to exploit Chadwick's death. How is this not exploiting his death? Because it's in your marketing. That's the only question I want to know. How is it not? The people that are not for recasting, no one has been able to answer these questions. This is the part where they just kind of like shrink back and be like, They pull a little Homer Simpson and fade into the bushes. How is it not exploitive? What, just because they say it's a tribute? Just because they say that, then it's not exploiting his death? You don't think that they're drawing people in for this? Last time I checked, when Stan Lee died, there wasn't like a whole bunch of trailers and stuff showing that to draw people into the movies to be like, hey, y'all, we lost Stan Lee. Come one, come all. Come and see this movie. I didn't see that marketing. Why are y'all comfortable with this? Why are people okay with this? Sure, back at it. If recast happens later, is the mural a mistake? No. It depends on what the hell is this? Oh, it's dust. It depends on if it's during the blip, because I've said this from a narrative standpoint. Didn't Wakanda mourn during those 5 years? Didn't they? Because that would make sense to me. Y'all should be mourning T'Challa during those 5 years. And if Shuri did get blipped, if she did, y'all should have mourned her too. Where's her mural? She needs a mural too. So yes, that it wouldn't be a mistake in that point if they kind of keep it consistent. Oh, okay. I see some people acting up. Okay, whatever. Shout out to the Mod Squad. I like the, thank y'all for handling the business. I appreciate this. Are you going to see the movie? Yes, I am going to see the movie. I'm a film critic. I have to. I'm going to see the movie so I can judge it critically, objectively, and that's my job. That's what I do. So yes, I will be going to see the movie. I will give a review. It's going to be kind of tough because I don't know how. I can't lie with my face. Like a lot of people be talking about like, oh, your face tells it all. I mean, I can't lie. Like unless I'm like, like that's all I could tell you. But I will be watching the movie and I will be giving my review for it. But this ain't gonna be the last time we talk about it. So, I'll be there. Team Tech Boy, thank you so much. I don't think I can handle watching my hero die again. Just watching the trailer triggered me. I don't know about this. This hurts. See, this is another young man, young black boy who was inspired by Chadwick. Sorry, Team Tech Boy. I'm gonna have to, put you on the spot here. But this is what I'm talking about. This young man, in school right now, he was inspired by T'Challa. By seeing that representation on screen, noticed that he didn't see a lot of that. So he decided to create his own comic book with a hero that looks like him. Then he moved off and did another character of a young black girl. This is who T'Challa inspired. But Marvel wants to put something out there and at least promote and advertise the re-killing, the re-traumatization of Chadwick's passing and impose that on T'Challa. Again, I hope they gonna put some blip stuff in there, but I'm sorry, Team Tech Boy. I'm sorry. I got a sliver of hope that hopefully they learn something, but if they follow through with the worst, then that's messed up. It's messed up. But sure, will Marvel recast if they can't make $1 billion? I don't know. I mean, and that's the difficult thing with this, right? Like, I'm not wishing for Black Panther to fail. I love this franchise. I love this franchise. I love what it means. I love what it does for other black people, not just black people. I love what it does for non-black people. I love that it actually challenges non-black people to look and be like, oh my gosh, black people are not just rappers and, reality TV, this and that. Like, they can actually be superheroes. Because sadly, some people are in places in this world that are so confined that the only image that they get of black folks are what they see on TV or in a movie. Sadly, that's still the world we live in. That's why our representation matters. So I definitely am not cheering for this movie's failure. It's also black folks in this movie that I want them all to succeed. I'm rooting for everybody. But damn, not at this expense. Not at the expense of T'Challa. I never root for one while I'm putting my neck on the other. Like, stepping on the other one. No. Toby, thank you so much, Toby. That is so wonderful. Thank you for that super sticker. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. For real, for real. Thank you. Nick, Tony and Cap's mantle has been passed because their story has been told. T'Challa's has not. Recast T'Challa. Yes. We're comfortable with Sam Wilson becoming Captain America because Steve Rogers done had a whole arc. He had 10 years of stories. He fought. He battled Hydra. He was going against Shield, and then he went through time and did all his stuff, and then he got the girl at the end. You don't have a problem with that if somebody else is now going to be Captain America because you got a good 10 years worth of stories. Would they have been okay if Steve Rogers in phase 1 fell in the ice, stayed in the ice, never got out the ice, and instead they just gave the mantle to Sam Wilson? You ain't never had Captain America Winter Soldier. You never had Civil War. You just gonna jump right into Sam's story and that's it. You think you would have been okay with that? Okay. Telling the full story matters. T'Challa isn't even given that courtesy as a character. That's why recast T'Challa is so important too. We sitting here talking about this character matters so much. If you care so much about Chadwick Boseman, honor Chadwick Boseman. If we care so much and we want to dedicate the man Chadwick Boseman, let's take some time outside the mark because guess what? Chadwick Boseman was more than T'Challa. This man was a superhero in real life. My man was fighting cancer, but at the same time, he was visiting cancer patients and young kids that had cancer in the hospitals, giving them hope and inspiration. This man is the same guy that was going back to his own, Howard University to help other up-and-coming actors the same way he was helped by Denzel Washington and other actors as well. If we're going to celebrate Chadwick and we're going to honor Chadwick, let's do that for Chadwick. Why do we have to force that on T'Challa when that's not what Chadwick clearly would have wanted? Again, somebody help me make that make sense. Dorian, thank you so much. And fans then love debating which actor played their favorite version or did a new twist of the character. Yes, this is the hypocrisy that I try to point out to people when it comes to recasting. How many times do people have fun? No, this is my favorite James Bond. No, that's my favorite James Bond. No, this is my favorite Spider-Man. Toby's my favorite. Y'all have fun with that. It's fun talking about your memories versus somebody else's memory. Oh, this is the old school. This is the new school. It's fun because they've been recast. And you had your set of memories and there was a new set of memories with somebody else. And maybe you share both. But at the end of the day, that character is still on your mind. That character is still upheld. It's still relevant. Let's kill them off. That's a tribute. Sure, if Letitia leaves, will they not recast her? This is my other concern. This is my concern because a lot of people were ready to recast Shuri. Last December, when all the vaccine stuff was happening, a lot of people were ready. Recast Shuri. We don't like Shuri. Get her out of here. There was a lot of reports about drama and stuff behind the scenes with Letitia Wright, the staff, the crew, and stuff like that. If she goes, then what? So we just going to keep playing hot potato with this mantle? What do you think that means for the actors and the characters? They're expendable. No more T'Challa. Pass it on to Shuri. Uh-oh. No more Shuri. Pass it on to blank, fill in the blank black character. You think we're going to develop a time and a relationship with that character at that point? You think people will care who that is? Because it just keeps switching hands. There's no time to develop. We're not going to have time to care about them the same way we cared about Tony Stark as Iron Man. The only reason people care about Tony Stark now is because we had so much time to grow with him. We had so much time to develop his story. That's the only reason you care about Tony Stark. T'Challa's not even on that level. He was supposed to be, but he's not even on. Y'all not even giving him the same respect you would give to Cap or Tony. The people that don't want him recast, why can't he have the same treatment? Why can't the character have the same treatment, the same honor that we gave to all these other iconic characters, and at the same time, we celebrate and honor the actor who died in real life? Why can't we have that level of nuance? Marsha sending love to the beautiful soul, Kristen Pratt. Thank you so much. I don't, yeah, shout out to Kristen Pratt, the Mod Squad vet. Yeah, shout out to you indeed. I hope, listen, I hope y'all keeping it cool in here. I know we had some, some new folks in here. You know, everybody didn't know the house rules, but hopefully we all good now. Chris, Heath Ledger was recast in a movie he starred in to finish the movie. Imagine of Dr. Parnassus. Is that true? Okay. All right. Yeah. Recasting happens all the time. It does. It's nothing new. Thank you for that. It happens all the time. It happens and people just like keep it going. Even if you don't like the recast. And here's another myth. Every time someone's been recast, even if the next actor sucks, what do you think happens to the previous actor? People go back and say, man, that previous actor did a great job because this new one sucks. Never has recasting negatively affected the previous person. Ever. It's never done that. It might screw up the current person, but it's never negatively impacted the past. What was the sad thing about the trailer? General Ross recast it. Did they recast him? I don't think they did. I don't think they will. If they recast Thunderbolt Ross, though, that's gonna be a problem. But I don't think they did. All right, I'm trying to catch up. I think. Yeah. Sure, back at it. I meant the mural looked like Chad's image. Oh, okay. So I was asking if the new guy shows up, I want him to look like him. The movie is about heartstrings. Bad. Oh, I got you. Okay. I wouldn't even care, to be honest with you. Because again, let's just say they recast somebody and they don't look like Chadwick. I don't care. The mural at the end of the day, we will remember Chadwick. That mural will be for us at that point. Again, we are sophisticated enough to understand the complexity, the difference. We will get it. So I'm not even going to trip. If they put, Aldous Hodge or Yahya Abdul-Mateen or somebody else in there, and he happened to look up there and be like, man, I remember when, I got zapped away and blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about himself like it was him. We will understand the nuance. We get it. We understand what they're doing. It's not going to be that big of a deal. So I wouldn't even trip over it. Thank you for that. Back at it, Rega. Thank you. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. An article I just read, which refers to press release, said T'Challa dies before the movie starts, unfortunately. I don't know what all the implications of this are. Shaking my head. Yeah. I've been aware of that potential for a while. Because they would not they wouldn't do it on screen. That would just be like the epitome of tasteless. But I wouldn't say, from what I heard, I don't know about the whole before it begins, but you know that it happens. Again, I hope that again, Marvel has time to change anything if they want to. They can take things out just because it's wrapped up filming and end of production. They can still make changes if they want to. They've done it before many times. So if this is the choice they make, it is what it is. I'm still going to use this platform to call them out on it because I don't think that it's okay. And I'm going to call out everybody else that feels like it is and challenge them to answer those other questions as to why are we just blindly following whatever they say when we have clear present evidence to say otherwise. You know, that part I don't get. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Let's see. Recast is for side black characters, but not for the main. Well, looks like that's the trend that we're going with, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I have caught up finally. I think I want to. Do we have time? Y'all not doing nothing, right? Oh my God. Is it midnight? Oh my God, it's midnight. I was going to watch it again. Did y'all want to see it again? I don't know. I don't really want to. Hey, new subscriber. What's up, John? Okay. How you doing? Thank you so much for that, for coming in and joining us. I appreciate you. I think I do want to see this. But this like, why? Just why? Just why would y'all want to do this? What'd you say? Comic Book Cast did a video on General Ross days ago. Marvel and Disney want this. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I don't want to watch this. I'm sorry. I thought I did. This is dumb. I don't want to. I don't want to. There's no reason. I appreciate y'all. For real. I hope y'all enjoy. I posted my blip theory. I'm sorry it's a little late. I didn't want Mara Sharice to attack me anymore. I told her I was gonna have it done like 4 months ago. But I got the blip theory out. I gotta sleep on this. I got a couple things I need to post on Twitter though. I'm gonna challenge some folks on some things because I don't like this. I don't like the advertising. I don't like the promotion. I think it's disrespectful. Even if they might change it in the actual movie, I don't like the fact that they're marketing the death of this man to sell and promote their movie. I don't see how it's not exploitive. I just don't. I don't care if you put sugar. I mean, you put sugar on mud. It's like y'all eating that, you know? So, what we got here? Hey, Ms. Walker, I'm gonna need Kendrick on the soundtrack. I'm cool with that. I like Kendrick. Kendrick's cool. Kendrick is cool. But anyway, if you guys are interested, if you haven't already, I definitely implore you to sign the Recast T'Challa petition. It is at change.org/recast T'Challa. The whole point of the petition is really just to get the conversation going. It is meant to also be positive. So I know a lot of people are feeling upset. A lot of people are not feeling with the best energy, the best vibes right now. I would still implore you to make your case, but don't give people reason to flip it on you. I would say that. Be passionate, but don't cross the line, name calling, stuff like that. Because honestly, people stop listening to you the second you do that. You can be upset. You could be mad. You could be passionate. I'm just telling you, if you start fighting and you start arguing and you start name calling, you lost the match. You lost the conversation. This is the art of debate. I'm just saying, in general debate, general conversation, the moment you do that, people stop listening to you. It doesn't matter how right you are. Nobody's going to listen to you if you start calling them out their name or if you start disrespecting them and stuff. Stick to the points. We got enough points. We got enough arguments that are pretty hard to argue against already. That's enough. Law, what you got? Thank you so much. Love your work, but this gotta go. This gotta be the worst trailer I've ever seen. Well, I didn't make the trailer. I don't know. I don't know how people are comfortable with this, but people gonna go watch it. Man, I forgot Namor was even in this. I forgot Namor was even in it. Like, I didn't even care. They showed Namor, and I was just like, whatever. Like, I didn't even care Namor was in this. I can't believe this. Oh, my man. Chris, what you got? Marvel's official synopsis says Queen Ramonda's fight to protect their nation from intervening world powers in the wake of King T'Challa's death. Wow. Is this during the blip? I keep going back to it because it's like, golly, this is the only bone that could be thrown to Marvel to just save all. It's literally the best compromise. The best compromise is make some of this happen during the blip and leave it at that. But we'll see. Yikes. Just anyway, y'all, I'm sorry I kept y'all up here way too late. I did not mean to do that. But I appreciate all of you guys. If you're new here, once again, please don't forget to subscribe. We are here usually every Friday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We cover the news and all that in between. Let's see. Do I have? I say that, but next week I will not be here. So I will post some things, but I will not be here. I have I got some business I got to take care of. So probably no live chat next week. But we will pick up after that for sure. And I'll drop a couple things in between that too. But anyway, y'all can definitely catch me on social media. You can follow me right here, E-Man's Reviews. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook is usually where I get a whole lot more news and you get the good memes and all that fun stuff. But anyway, y'all, keep on commenting. Keep on talking. I'll come back to this video and still look at the comments as well. But I appreciate y'all so much. And I want to thank y'all as well for just giving me all of your time and attention. Like, for real, means the most to me. So with all that said, y'all know the routine. Wash your hands and wash your butts. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.